Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another Monster Hunter stream. I hope everyone's doing well this morning. We have some good stuff to look forward to this stream. In a little bit here, in about half an hour, we're going to get to take a look at some new Monster Hunter Rise information for the first time. I figured I would share some of that excitement with you guys, so I'm going to be streaming that. Until then, we'll do a couple charm runs. And yeah, it's going to be a good time. If you're here, or if you're watching this VOD for some reason and you don't want to see Rise spoilers, you shouldn't watch this. You should avert your eyes and ears. This is going to be a stream where we are fine to talk about Rise details and Rise spoilers. So, feel free to go ahead and do that in chat, which is abnormal. Usually we don't talk about Rise spoilers in chat. But this morning we're going to be talking some Rise. After my stream finished, you got a lot better with your nausea. I'm happy to hear that, last need. I'm sorry if I was the cause of your nausea. That's what that sounds like there. I hope you guys are all doing well this morning. Whatever time it is where you are. This is a spoiler stream. Spoilers are here. Yeah, good morning to Triple X and Soul. Good morning to Last Need and Rock Spider and Tigrex Dog. Good morning, Triple X and Panda Mansa. Chaos Gore, Mortada. Awesome, man. I hope you guys are all doing well. Anyone know how to join the Fistmo Discord? I don't know if they allow invites anymore. Let me see. I don't have an invite button for it in that Discord. I'm in it, but I think there's a link on Fistmo, isn't there? The invite's closed? Oh, okay. That's too bad. I guess you can't. What's Fistmo? Fist.mo was the largest sort of English-speaking community for Frontier. They have a Discord up where they're showcasing progress on the private Frontier server. Hey, Hyper Ray. Guess people aren't around at this time, huh? I mean, I just started a minute ago. More people will join or not. That's okay. Alright. So we have some Monster Hunter Try. My zipper is bright green, and so you can see through. Here, let's pull that out of frame there. The zipper was working with the green screen there. It's still theoretically possible to get and play Frontier. Sort of. It will be in the future. Right now, it's just people who are working on preserving it have access to some parts of it. For an average person like you and me, it's not currently possible to get or play Frontier. I think two long-standing people from that English-speaking Frontier community are able to help test that private server, and obviously the people who are architecting a Frontier private server. Hey Rough Ditto, hey Windows Ben, good morning. Alright, I need some charm runs. That's what we're going to do this morning while we wait for the Rise stuff to start. Hello, Tormello and Shoaib. What's this? It's a spoiler stream, Tarthur. Welcome. There's some new Rise info coming out in about half an hour now, so I figured I would share some of that excitement with you guys. I am watching the Rise conference this morning. Yes. Arrow, yes. No worries, Hyper. Yeah. Watch wherever you think you're going to have the most fun sharing in the excitement. This is an exciting time. It is. It is a good time to be a Monster Hunter fan. That Dalamadur was something else. I should have known better, Rock Spider. Sometimes when you, sometimes you have a night where you're like, the play, or you just start playing real bad, and you can tell that, nothing's going to go quite right. I should have known a little better than to take on Event Dallo with Marths. It's almost 10 p.m. here. For me, it's 8:30 in the morning. I went to bed at 4 and got up at 8 just now, so I'm a little tired. If I am a little lower energy for now, that's because I'm still waking up. I'll try and get that energy level a little higher for when the news is happening. But yeah, what do you guys think we're going to see today? They've said that they're going to be showing the new ice map. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm wondering if it's going to be sort of similar to the Flooded Forest. I wonder if it'll be a recreation of an older ice map, like the 3rd gen Tundra or the 2nd gen Snowy Mountains. I don't know if that'll happen. It'd be pretty cool though. The demo, you want to see the demo? I'm trying to really temper my expectations in terms of the demo. It'd be really cool if they announced that it would come out today or something like that. But if it's in a couple weeks, I'll still be happy. Yeah, they have said already that they're going to be telling about the date for the demo. I haven't talked about any of this stuff on stream so far. I think it's really, really cool that they're redoing the Flooded Forest in a new engine. I think that's amazing. If the demo came out today, would you be streaming it? I have work in a while from now, but if it came out before or after work, yeah, heck yeah, I'd be streaming it. The second I can get my hands on that demo, I'm gonna. I'd be tempted to take my Switch to work with the demo on it. So like, hey boss, don't worry about it. I have a real upset stomach today. I gotta stay in the bathroom. Don't ask why. I'll come out every once in a while to check in with you guys, make sure everything's all good out here. I would not do that. At least not really. Will you be streaming the stream or just commenting? I will be streaming the stream. This map is awesome? Yeah, this map is. But yeah, my brain wonders if they're going to redo any of the other old maps in Rise or if it's just Flooded Forest. Imagine if most of the maps besides the Ancient Shrine were just redone maps from the older games. That'd be so cool. That would definitely be a very targeted bit of fan service to make people a little more on Rise's side. Oh, the MH Rise channel is currently live. Did they go live already? Sick. Yeah, there's a countdown there. I see it. I have it open. Hello, Uchi. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the spoiler stream. Rip PogChamp. Some people gotta do the darndest things. Yeah, I was thinking about, like, what if... I know there'll probably be, like, what, 4 maps? There were 4 maps in Base World. Probably something along the lines of 4 maps. So if you have the Ancient Shrine and Flooded Forest, what other 2 returning maps would you pick? My mind went to 3rd gen and went, like, Deserted Island and... Tundra, or Deserted Island and the volcano. Imagine if we got a 3rd gen volcano. There were 5 maps in Base World. Imagine if you got Ancient Shrine, Deserted Island, Flooded Forest, Tundra, and 3rd gen Volcano remake. It'd be so cool. Again, I don't think they'll do that. I think that would be a bit too much fan service even, but man, it'd be cool. We'll get to see whatever the ice map is today. They already said that they're going to be showcasing the ice map this evening, or today. Are you on a treasure quest, or are you just picking up things in the way? I am on just a charm run. So I go around and I collect the charms, then I break Rathalos' back here, and then I sub-quest out and get the charms. Not long now, 20 minutes. I can probably get one more charm run in before we start. Oh, he got me. Classic move. And then he disappeared. He just went down. It's off to a good start. Hello, Sostmanon. Speaking of this theme here with Jen Moran, imagine if they brought that back. If they brought those siege fights back, I'd be pretty happy. Tarthur? I don't know. I think some folks kind of think there's gonna be like a new Switch Pro someday, but I don't think there's gonna be any indication that comes out before March. Crimson Gunner, thank you. Thank you for the sub. After starting with the newer games, I'm honestly surprised you'll learn that Rathalos' Talon Lung used to be an instant stun. It did, yeah. Even in this game, it's not that. You can see we're mostly talking about old things they could bring back. That's what's on my mind. I'm excited for new things, too. But with the whole, like, Flooded Forest thing, with Flooded Forest being remade, my mind goes out to like, what if this ice map is like 2nd gen Snowy Mountains or 3rd gen Tundra reimagined? Ugh, be so cool. What is this weapon? This is the purple, or the Plum Daimyo Hermitar Insect Glaive. Aren't you excited they brought back Giratodus? I was happy to see them bring back some of the world monsters. Yeah, I think that's most likely, Uchi. I think it's most likely they'll just be Flooded Forest as a really cool remake. But imagine. I don't think there'll be a new Switch releasing before March, Tartar. So I would say if you can find a decent deal on one, like either a discount on one or at least one at like regular retail pricing, I'd say snag one for Rise if you plan on playing Rise at launch. Hey, Syphonia. That would be something neat, is if the world monsters in Rise got more unique weapon designs than they did in World. I don't think we'll see Gobble, unfortunately. They haven't given any indication thus far there'll be underwater combat. I wonder if today we'll see how mounting works. So far they've shown what look like aerial hits from Lyre Bugs, but no indication of how mounting's going to work in this game. Yeah. I'll be happy either way, Uchi. I'm just thinking. It's fun to talk about this stuff with you guys, because I don't normally get to. Normally we're running a tight spoiler strip here. Am I hyped for Rise? Yes, absolutely. Does anyone know if there's any real difference between the OG Switch and the V2 version? Yeah, so it uses the same CPU, the same processor in there, but it's a newer version of it that's smaller and more efficient. So it is basically, it runs the games the same way, but it is more efficient in terms of battery life. It has decently improved battery life over the original Switch and the Switch Lite. Hey, look, a ruby. That's a nice way to start the morning. Thanks, Rathalos. Yeah, we're here for charm money, and we're here for charms. But no performance increase? No. Alright, we got 18 minutes. It's not long now. Has 0.3% better Terrafart's loading speed? Maybe so. There is not a large performance difference. What tally skills you're looking for Rise? I don't know. The V2 Switch was only created for hardware vulnerability? I don't think so. I wouldn't say that. The V2 Switch does patch out the hardware vulnerability that let people hack their Switches. But I don't think that's the only reason it was created. It's like I said, it's a smaller, like it's a more efficient version of the same CPU, which is something that they probably needed for the Switch Lite. The Switch Lite has a smaller chassis and a smaller battery, so they probably needed something that was more efficient to make that a compelling product as well. Hello, LOTB, good morning. Welcome to the Rise spoiler stream. Oh, in 4 Ultimate, because you're doing charm farming. Oh, in 4 Ultimate, I don't know what skills I'm looking for. I have decent talismans for a lot of skills. I wouldn't mind a better Razor Sharp or a better Handicraft Charm. Those are 2 skills I'm trying to get on almost all of my sets right now. Yeah, the battery on the V2 is improved. Yep, because it is more efficient, you do get more battery life. I don't have a V2 Switch. I have a Switch Lite and I have a V1 Switch. But I've done some good reading on it. Is this a morning Risk stream? Bursted for days it is. This is a Rise spoiler stream. We're watching the Rise news that's coming out in about 15 minutes here. We'll talk about it a little bit. I'll do a little more charm farming. I'll probably get some more sleep after this, unless there's like immediately a demo to play, which would surprise me. Yeah, we need some more Zenny mainly though. I'm doing this because I need some more armor spheres, which I get from this quest, and I need more Zenny to keep upgrading my armor. Wouldn't it be nice to wake up to your stream? You can only dream. I mean, I mean it when I say that eventually I want to try and get a schedule in place where I do like a morning stream once or twice a week and then mostly night streams after that. My schedule's just been so all over the place this year so far since I got back to work after COVID that I haven't been able to nail that down yet. What time is it in the US? It is, well, it depends on where you are in the US, but where I am in the US, it is 8:45 in the morning. I think on the West Coast, yeah, it would be about 6 in the morning. So the opposite side of the US for me, sort of. This place is a big ol' wide expanse. So there's lots of different time zones. 3:45 in Hawaii. I didn't even think about Hawaii, but yeah. For them, it's real early. I'm not on the East Coast itself. I'm in Michigan, but that puts me in the Eastern time zone here. If you go about, I don't know, a couple hundred miles west of me, then the time zone starts to switch. It's funny, if you get on a plane, where I live in Detroit, and you fly to Chicago, which is just a little bit west of here, you go back in time. It's kind of cool. You can leave around this, you can arrive around the same time you left. Someone asked if this is a 3U OST. It is 3U OST. Yep. This is what fit my mood this morning. That's fair, Tarthur. If you know you're going to be using it at home, then it doesn't matter too much. You're right. If you can get a V1 switch, that means like someday you could put Homebrew on it many years from now. I wouldn't recommend putting Homebrew on it right now myself. USA is so huge. It's pretty large. Dude, we get some new Rise information soon. It's going to be a good morning. If you have a Switch now, how can you tell which one it is? If you got it at launch, or anywhere near the launch, like if you got it before the Switch Lite came out, it is a Switch 1. If you got it around the time the Switch Lite came out, or after the Switch Lite, it could be a Switch V2. If it came in a red box, you know it is a V2, and you can also probably check the model number or the serial number. I would not put Homebrew on a Switch right now, since there are still new releases and firmware updates coming out. Nintendo does not take kindly to people putting Homebrew on their current systems, because a lot of people use that kind of thing for piracy and not just for mods and stuff. Hello, Grimalkin. Good to see you. Welcome to the Rise spoiler stream. Crazy, right? I don't get to see Rai in Twitch chat very often. It's good to see you. I know they did, LOTV. I know they did. I was thankful it didn't break anything. Decided to watch with you guys. Well, thanks for sharing the excitement with us. I think it's going to be a good time. Alright, after this we'll jump over to the event, I think. Just so we're ready to watch. Work out any technical difficulties with the stream. Hello, we on that ultralight beam. If you bought your Switch in 2018, it's probably a V1. I believe so, Crimson Gunner, yeah. My throat's always so dry when I wake up. Coffee doesn't help either. You'd have to check the serial number. I know there's probably like exact model numbers or serial numbers you can correlate between the V1 and V2 Switch. I don't know them off the top of my head though. It's not that big a deal either way. You'll just get slightly better battery life and I mean, honestly, I will imagine someday the V2 Switch will get homebrew as well. It would really shock me if Nintendo managed to make a system that could never get homebrewed. But like I said, right now it doesn't matter too much because I wouldn't recommend it anyways. Yeah, I know a lot of us only played our Switch docked. There we go. What do you think of the Switch Pro released in Q1 this year? I mean, I think they could do it. I think that some Switch 1 owners would feel kind of gypped. Like they'd feel kind of scammed a little bit. Not because they just bought it, but just because there was like 1 or 2 really good years of releases, and then it's been kind of dry for the last year or two in terms of Nintendo games. Like, if the round of games that they've been hyping for the last couple years, like Bayonetta and Metroid and Breath of the Wild and all those games, came out and they played a lot better on a Switch Pro and, like, didn't play so well on the base Switch, I think a lot of base Switch owners would feel pretty upset. But that's always going to happen, so I don't know. Alright, just under 10 minutes before this starts. Let's jump on over to the Capcom stream here in a moment. Let's see if we can upgrade our new armor set any further. Actually, we can take a minute. We're working on the gunner armor set right now. It's almost done. Just needs a little more armor spheres. Full Diablos Z. Hearing some music you totally missed in the actual game? Yeah, that's part of the fun of listening to the OSTs, is you get to listen to some music that you really wouldn't hear otherwise. I had 1 heavy armor sphere from that charm run. Nice. It's okay, we'll finish this up soon. This thing has 371 defense right now. Every time I go over to the screen, it's ridiculous. First time I've actually seen a 4U hub. It's a nice game. It's got nice hubs. This is abnormal for this game. Most sets won't let you do this, and two of the skills on there are explicitly skills that only take 5 single decorations to gem in. But this is really, really ridiculous for this game. You don't normally get to see that many skills. And it's a full set too. It's not like some crazy mix set. It's just a full set and a good talisman. I plugged in like 5 of those skills, and then saw using my set builder that like this set basically just gave all the skills plus 2 more for free. Anyways, we'll come back to 4U after the announcement. Alright, I'm gonna take down our music for a second. And let's watch their broadcast. Let's see. Do they have sound here? They do. Okay, cool. Hype indeed, yeah. Let's listen to that new Rise music, man. The Rise event is right now? It is. It's in 6 minutes. Gotta brew some coffee? Get it, man. Valstrax's waiting room. We'll see who they announce. This should be a fun morning. The music's good. I like the music a lot. I'm looking at Twitter right now, seeing if there's anything new from the Monster Hunter folks. Doesn't look like it. The music's good though. There was something that they put out on the Japanese Instagram yesterday that was like a cart getting pulled by a popo through the forest, and there were some red eyes poking out of the forest. So we'll see if Nargacuga gets in. Hope they return the Yukumo layered armor. Dude, if they don't bring back Yukumo layered armor, it will be ridiculous for multiple reasons. For one, they already have it in this engine because it was in Iceborne. Like, if they just didn't reuse the armor they already made, that'd be pretty silly. But also, it's a game inspired by Portable Third. How are you not going to bring back the Yukumo armor? You gotta do it. Maybe they'll come out and be like, this is the Yukomo armor, and I will be vindicated. Just like they came out and just changed how you say Tigrex. Man, this music's really good. I'm ready to have this soundtrack bumping on the stream. Wondering if this is actual music from the game? I would think so, yeah. I don't know what else it would be, Uchi. Unless it was, yeah, I don't know. It could be the new Tundra theme last, yeah. We'll see. It's really good, whatever it is. I love the strings they're playing. You don't hear strings in too many video game compositions these days. Alongside the shamisen back there. Sounds real good. It's not very icy, but it is nicey. Nicey. Please give me Yamatsukami. That would be pretty hype. If there's anything today that calls back to 2nd gen, you know I'm going to be hype. New zone reveal? Yeah, they're going to be showcasing the new ice zone today. Who knows if they'll tease other areas besides that, but they're going to be showing some ice stuff in 3 minutes. What's the name of the dog again? It's a Palamute. You have Palicos and Palamutes. Hey, Spazzing. You woke up just in time. Welcome to the Rise spoiler stream. Can you play Rise OST? This is Rise OST. This is playing through the stream from the Rise people. For real, Grimalkin. It is very surprising that they were able to name a release date for this game so early into 2021 and apparently be ready to hit it. So many games have been really, really wrecked by the past year of like working from home and shutting down stuff. It's impressive that they were able to push this game out still. I hope that they're all working safely and working like a healthy amount. 10K viewers on Twitch, 13K right here. 20,000 on YouTube. Dang. Not long now, man. 2 minutes. We've been waiting for more information like this to drop. I mean, we've had like little bits of information, but we've been waiting on stuff like this to drop since the very first trailer. This is basically the second. I mean, it's not the second trailer. It's like the third trailer, but it feels like this is gonna be the second big news drop. I'm excited. This is the big info thingy. I know. Isn't the music so good? I'm loving this. I could listen on this. I could listen to this like all day. I'm sure people will rip it and put it on YouTube. I'm not going to, but I'm sure somebody will. 1 minute left. Oh man, this is gonna be cool. I'm ready to see Poppy Rios. Thanks, Shoaib. Germa grin. Coffee's just about gone here. It's good. I should probably have some more water anyways. Change the category to Monster Hunter Rise. There isn't a category for that yet. No, I'm sticking to 4U because we're going to do a little more charm run after this. All right, let's see what happens here. There is a Rise category? Really? Is there? Oh yeah, they're streaming in it, aren't they? I'll stay in 4U. All right, here we go. It's just the first trailer again. Oh, there's my bub. This is all stuff we've seen before. This is cuts of all the monsters we've seen thus far. I want to see more about that spider today too, if we can. Poor Arzuros.
This is for my fellow hunters.
Monster Hunter digital event.
Happy New Year, everyone.
It's Ryozo.
I'm Ryozo Tsujimoto, producer on the Monster Hunter series. Today, I'll be telling you a bit more about the upcoming Monster Hunter Rise. Hope you enjoy the show.
My brain associates Ryozo Tsujimoto's face with like good things. Just like dopamine hit.
We have a new trailer for you today, so have a look.
Oh, here we go. Dude, whoever said Old Swamp. That looked like Old Swamp to me. Was it not? Maybe it's the ice map and I'm just blind. And Taika. Oh, it's the hub. Is this the hub theme?
Leave all your buddy needs to me.
Could be. Rathalos armor. There's some gun lance. That looked like a training area. Yeah, this is a new snowy area. What's that thing? Goss Harag? That's a weird monster name. Whoa! Gombi! We were just talking about how much we love fighting Gombi last night. Hey, that was the Blastash. There's Kezu. We already saw Kezu tease before. There's Great Baggy. Great Baggy looks great. I wonder if we'll get Great Jaggy. Tigrex. He looks good. That's really nice to see Tigrex back. Oh, mounting. Wyvern Riding. What on earth? Wait, what? Okay. Well, that was interesting looking. Huh. It looked like it was attacking the other monster. Here's Magnamalo. I wonder how that's going to work. So can you use a monster in your fight? That's kind of what it looks like there. Dude, that's crazy. People from fans of Monster Hunter Story are going to be super happy. Oh, that's Mizutsune. Yes! Oh, man, you knew it was going to happen with this game's theming, but man, that's so exciting. Coming March 26th. I need more info on that monster riding. That's crazy. That definitely looked like you got to use the monster.
Hope you enjoyed this new trailer. Now let's go into a bit more detail about the things we just showed off. Take it away. Let's start with the locales.
Plural?
We just showed off the Frost Islands.
Okay, that does look like a new map. Cool looking trees. And Popo! Popo! Best game.
This used to be a nest of huge dragons
Ooh,
a long
that's
time
cool.
ago,
I'm not
and it
gonna
is
hit Popo
said
for charge.
many
Only
heroes
mean
came
people hit
here
Popo
to
for
try
charge.
and slay them to no
Are you eating the
avail.
Popo?
It has
No.
kind of a
Leave
creepy
my
atmosphere.
Popo alone. Is it skeleton?
There's a large variety of endemic life in each locale. They can help you out in various ways, so make sure to use them on your hunts.
Looks good. Looks cool. Okay, so when they said locales, they just meant locale. And
Let's
take
have
a
a look at the monsters that live here. This is Gos Harag,
Gos Harag.
one of the new monsters.
He looks scary, dude. Like really scary.
Gos Harag is a creature that lives
I don't
in
recognize
icy
any of his
regions,
animations thus far.
roaming the snowy fields for prey. It's a fanged beast that attacks hunters using blades of ice that it creates with its own breath.
Dude, that Magnamala CB looks real good. Yeah, I don't recognize these animations.
Next up is the flying wyvern, Barrion.
Yeah, he's back. Welcome back, Barrion. All right, that's 2 out of 3. That's 2 out of 3. We got
It is a
Tigrex.
fearsome monster
Got Barrion.
with huge fangs and sharp spikes. The spikes on its front paws and tail are actually scales that it uses to freely move around.
There's the great
on
baggy
icy
longsword
surfaces.
and armor. Great baggy armor looking really nice. I love that set.
Next is a flying wyvern.
He's gonna
Kezu.
look really gross in this game. Yeah, I guess Giganox
This
too.
is a
Giganox would be
creepy
really
monster
rad.
that mainly lives in dark places like caves.
It's cool that they have an ice cave. That's
Be
kind of bringing
careful
back
of
some
the
Tundra vibes.
electricity it releases from its body and its long, twisty neck. Now let's look at the bird.
I wonder how much they can
wyvern,
reuse assets from World. They can import most monsters from Iceborne. They have so far Tarthur. They've brought back a good number of armors and weapons and monsters.
It is characterized by its blue
monsters,
skin
weapons,
color
armors
and
from
the
World kinda
large
wholesale so
protruding
far.
crest on its head. It catches prey by dousing them with a fluid that knocks them unconscious, so you'll need to
That's
protect yourself
Kuliaku's
against
armor
the sleep
and
status
glaive.
effect.
That glaive looks like it did in World.
Next up is the fanged beast, Gombi.
The Gombi looks good.
It uses its
Look at that
belly to
gun lance,
glide
man.
around the snow
Look at that
like a
gun
sled,
lance.
so you'll need to be quick on your toes to deal with it.
There's also the default map they showed in the first teasers. Yeah, this is the second map that's gotten announced.
And now we move on to the flying wyvern, Tigrex.
Tigrex.
This is an extremely aggressive monster that uses its well-developed limbs to rush at its prey, dealing heavy damage with its claws and jaw.
I'm glad he's back. That looks like a Lagombi greatsword? Lagombi armor and greatsword there. That's cool. Did Lagombi have a greatsword before? That's cool looking. I like how that looks.
Let's look at some
man.
monsters from other locales.
Mizutsune.
First up is the Leviathan,
What-
Mizutsune.
what
a
locale
very
is that?
uniquely evolved creature.
It had a palm tree in it. Could be the Flood Forest. Yeah, Flood
It
Forest.
secretes a special fluid that it can turn into bubbles by rubbing it against its body hair. These bubbles will greatly hinder your
Oh
movement.
man, that's so exciting. I wonder if Glav will be back or not. We do have 2 Leviathans back now. We have Mizutsune and Royal Ludroth.
And here's the flagship monster of this game, Magnamalo. Magnamalo's body is enveloped by a carapace hard as armor,
Whoa.
and it attacks hunters with its tail and a type of gas that looks like hellfire.
Sorry, bumped the microphone there. This looks cool so far. Projectiles and tail attacks. This is giving me like Stygian flashbacks because I'm doing a lot of Stygian fighting right now in 4 Ultimate. Yeah, lots of new innovations on there. Wyvern Riding. Let's see what this is about.
Once you've met the unlock requirements, you'll be able to use your
It's cool you can do this.
Wyvern
I want to know how
monsters
often you can
to
do
use
this.
a feature called Wyvern Riding.
This looks nuts. Like this looks
is to
totally
use
nuts.
Iron Silk to control wild monsters.
Control
You can
the
even use
monsters.
this to make a monster attack other monsters.
That's really wild. I want to know how much of a resource that is. Like how often can you do that and what does it cost you?
Now let's have a look at your base, where you'll get to meet a bunch of colorful characters who will help make your hunting life
This hub looks
a lot
nice.
more interesting.
This hub looks beautiful. Fugen.
This is Fugen, the village elder. He is deeply trusted and respected by
Was there a
the
baby
villagers,
Tetsu? I didn't see it,
and
was
he's
there?
a certified
You saw a
longsword
Tetsukabra?
wielder as
Ooh.
well.
Minoto and Hinoa.
These are the village quest and hub quest maidens, Hinoa and Minoto. They are Wyverian twins, beloved throughout the village. Their songs bring peace
There's
to
a
the
tiny
villagers'
Tetsu. I
hearts,
think that means that
and
there might be
Minoto has
Tetsukabra in
even
this game.
taken
That'd be
up
pretty cool.
painting recently.
Yomogi.
This is Yomogi, a cheerful young girl who runs the local tea shop.
Hojo. Have we seen this guy yet?
This is Guildmaster Hojo,
That totally is a tiny
the
little
oldest man in
Tetsukabra,
the
isn't
village,
it?
and manager of all things quest related.
What the
He draws
heck?
all of the quest notices
What is that?
go up
It's
on
a
the quest
tiny
board.
Tetsukabra. Master Utsushi.
This is Master Utsushi, leader of the hunters in the village.
Well, what's that armor he's wearing? Iori? These are new characters we haven't seen before.
And this is Iori, the buddy handler. He is a kind and pure-hearted young boy who loves animals.
Cool. Kogarashi. The
This
first
is
Wyverian.
feline chief
Oh,
Kogarashi.
Feline Chief.
He's in charge of deploying the Meowcenaries.
Off they go. So many new characters they had announced before today.
And this is Rondine, the trader. She came on a ship from a faraway country to make trade with the village.
Her get-up's very fancy.
Your base contains some facilities to make your hunting life more interesting.
Training
this
area.
is the training area where you can try out weapon
That's
actions
cool. It's a
by
Robo
attacking a
Tetranodon.
variety of objects. You can even change the behavior of some of these
It's a group
objects.
training area. There are 2 hunters in there.
With the help of all the villagers, you'll have to take on the Rampage. We'll have more to share on the Rampage in the future.
I want to know more about that. Product info. Yeah, they will be showing
Let's
damage
do
numbers,
a
Tarku.
quick
They've already shown
recap
for that in
of
footage.
the product information for Monster Hunter Rise. The release date is March 26th, 2021.
Demo though.
There will be a standard edition and
Ooh,
a deluxe
what
edition
1 armor is that?
contains a set
that
of
the Samurai
recommended
armor? No, that's new.
DLC. Supply is limited, but there will be some exclusive bonuses like layered armor for your Palamute and Palico, and a novice talisman
Maybe right now,
that'll
Fox.
help out during the early stages of the game. Make sure to pre-order so you don't miss out.
No, because it
We
wasn't
will
from a,
also release 3
first-person
amiibo
perspective,
on the
Tartar.
same day as the game.
But they've already shown in some of the gameplay footage that there are damage numbers.
I'm gonna hand the mic back to the dev team because they're anxious to tell you about the demo.
Demo.
Hope you enjoyed that bevy of new
Come on, Ryozo.
information. I'd like to talk about the demo now,
Give it to
and
me.
with me here is Yasunori Ichinose, the director of the game.
Ichinose.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yasunori Ichinose, the director on Monster Hunter Rise. It's nice to be here. This demo has 4 quest types available. A beginner quest, an
Mizutsune!
intermediate quest,
Yes!
a basic training quest, and a Wyvern Riding training quest.
Cool.
Which will help you get used to the new Wyvern Riding feature.
Dude, Great Izuchi Mizutsune?
Of course,
Heck,
all
yeah.
14 weapon types are playable.
That looks like a confirmation of 14 weapons to me.
The beginner quest and the intermediate quest can of course be played solo, but they are also available in
Hey, Young
local
Melissa,
co-op
welcome.
and online
We're looking
co-op.
at the Rise announcement that's going on right now. Lots of new information today.
For this demo, you'll get to explore the
Get to explore the
ruins.
shrine.
This is a great locale for learning about the
So you had to wait for
Wirebug
this? I
and
actually
the new
I slept like 3 or 4
stat-boosting
hours and then got
endemic
up.
life featured in this game.
Yeah, I was just thinking that Crimson Gunner.
The
Mizutsune appears
beginner
in multiple
quest
locales then.
features Great Izuchi, while the intermediate quest has you take on Mizutsune, which we revealed today. Of course, you'll be able to take a Palamute and or Palico with you so you can experience riding a canine and receiving various kinds of support from your buddies. The basic training quest will teach you how to use the Wirebug. And the Wyvern Riding training quest will let you try out the new Wyvern
cool arena
Riding
there.
feature.
There's some interesting things in this new
Wyvern
trailer,
Riding
Young
is a new
Melissa.
system that allows you to control monsters for a while. By dealing enough damage through aerial attacks or silkbind attacks using the Wirebug. Or by using turf wars or endemic life to your advantage.
Wow, so there's 4 different ways you can...
While controlling wild monsters, you can move around and attack, and you can even slam them into walls. So this is definitely something you'll want
I
to
wonder
check
how
out.
spammable that'll be. That's an interesting look.
That's all for the demo.
That one guy has a Nargas and Ogre
The
hybrid.
demo will be released on the date shown on screen.
That's today.
It will only be available
That's
for a
today.
limited time, so we hope you download it and
Let's
give it
go!
a try.
Let's
After
play
this
some Rise.
show, we will release some new videos that'll teach you about the Wirebug and Wyvern Riding. Check those out if you want to
Them
see
adding
these
the
new
category today should have been a
features
dead
in
giveaway.
action. Thank you for joining us today.
That's so exciting.
We will have more to share with you on Monster Hunter Rise in the future, so stay tuned.
You don't get to sleep? I slept. I slept like 3 hours. I'm good. All right, when's the demo out? I'm looking at the e-store page right now, or the eShop page right now. Where's my demo? Yo! Uh-oh. Is this one of those bots? Let's see. Felix hosted you. That looks like one of those bots. Let's ban that. There are some weird host bots going around today. I'm just gonna ban that. Hosted me for 154 viewers. I don't know about that. That'd be nice. It's a bot. It's okay. I got it.
Leave all your buddy needs to me.
What are your general thoughts so far on Rise? To me, everything looks nice, but you're a bit worried about how many recycled monsters there are from Monster Hunter World. I mean, for every recycled monster, it's almost like we've gotten a new one, too. So I'm not too worried about too much recycling. If anything, I'm okay with that, because it means that this will be... I don't know, this will be a game with a lot of content to it. So the demo drops now? Soon, if not now. Let me check Twitter. It said January 7th. Monster Hunter Rise demo arrives today. Yeah, demos now. They said from today. From today until February 1st. Like I said, I'm curious to see how spammable that monster riding thing is. It's pretty nutty looking. Like, if that's a rare enough thing that you can do, like if it takes a long time to build up, you get to do it like once a hunt or something, that's okay in my mind. Like, if you get to do that once a hunt, you have to choose what you want to do with that. Like, do you want to make the monster attack another monster? Do you want to run them into a wall? If it's like every 2 minutes, I won't be doing it. It's a mount, essentially. Seems like a replacement for mounts. So like a mount, you'll probably get 2 or so per hunt. It's interesting that they mentioned 4 ways you can do it. They mentioned that you can do it using silkbind attacks, using aerial attacks. And then I think they mentioned like one during a turf war as well, or so maybe one other occurrence where you could go ahead and get one of those. The graphics look good? I think so too. As long as it's something you can't do constantly, I'm happy. Like, yeah. Mizu looks so nice. I agree. Okay. Available from January 7th. It doesn't say what time it's going to go live today, but man, we get to play some Monster Hunter Rise today. I can't wait. Oh, I'm on my Switch right now. I'm looking for the demo. Yeah, I have my Switch right here. Excited for the Yeti monster? Dude, that one looks really creepy. What, Ghost Macabre? What was his name? Whatever his name was. There's no demo in the eShop yet. Games with demos. Well, that's very exciting. Well, sorry, lass. This has been a fun morning so far. I hope the demo comes out pretty soon. I'd love to play some before I go to work today. For you until demo release. Frenchie, we get to play Rise today. The demo's out, man. I'll get to play with you on Saturday when your Switch comes in. Good morning. There's so much to talk about, Frenchie. For one, this music is amazing. What time is it there? It is 9:20 in the morning for me. Let's watch check their Twitter. I'm trying to check their Twitter. Did they just end their stream? I think they're ending their stream. Yeah. Demo available. Oh, it says January 8th on their Twitter. What? That's not what the video said. The video said the 7th. If it's tomorrow, I'm going to be sad. How long is the demo? It's till February 1st. When the demo drops, will you go solo or want to hunt in a group? I'll do solo for a bit because I want to understand how things work. I want to learn. But after we learn, and we have a chance to kind of learn how things work, yeah, we'll do some multiplayer. Might have screamed a little when Mizu came on stream. Must have meant 7th for Japan. Could be. It says 7 on the trailer, but 8 on their Twitter right now. Demo day is listed as the 8th in the UK, so it's probably late tonight. Well, that's okay too. Let's watch the trailer. Let me see if we can find the trailer. Hang on. We can watch it again and talk through all the things. Whoops. Here, for Frenchie's sake, let's watch the trailer again.
Showed off. Take it away.
3 p.m. EST. 3 p.m. EST, that's exactly when I start work.
Let's start.
Maybe I can call into work today.
We just showed off.
Dan Gaming and Maximilian Dude are streaming the demo today. It would be a pretty bogus reason to call into work, wouldn't it? How many hours? Till 3 p.m. EST?
This used to be
like 6, 5.5.
Dragons a long time ago, and it is said many.
Oh, this is actually this is after the trailer.
To no avail.
Let me get the actual trailer.
Of a creepy atmosphere.
Okay, here's the actual trailer. Hello, Sabian. Welcome. Yeah, about 5.5 hours from now is apparently when that drops. Did they give it? Where'd you get that time, Les?
Leave all your buddy needs to me.
There is a time. I don't know. I haven't seen a time yet. From Ghost and MH United? Tempered Ghost, you mean? Yeah. Well, I'm very excited. That's a cool new monster. This is some cool returning monster stuff right now. Cool to see that art come back. I just saw the Kazubo in there. I like the new character designs they show off today too. There was a Gombi hunting horn it looked like maybe a second ago. It's a Kezu hunting horn. I love my Kezu set, so I'm really excited that that's coming back. Ice map seems to have some large areas that could support Gamma. That's true. That's something that's actually been really interesting about the map designs they've shown off so far, is that they're much wider and larger than some of the areas in World, like while still being in an open environment. So this is monster riding, where you can control a monster and even attack other monsters with it. It's crazy. That's the replacement for mounts. As of yet to be seen how spammable it is. Crazy, right? Yep, Barrioth got announced today. This looks like a really cool turf war. I like seeing that a couple times. It's fun getting to watch Frenchie's reactions in the chat. Yep, Mizutsune.
Hope you enjoyed this new trailer.
We're just rewatching it.
Now let's go into a bit more detail about the things we just showed off. Take it away.
Let's start with the locales.
Mizutsune makes a
We
lot of
just
sense
showed
with the
off
theme of the
Frost
game.
Islands.
I'm kind of sitting on my Switch right now trying to check for the demo. It doesn't look like the
This
demo's
used
going
to
to come
be
out right now,
nest of
which is a
huge
bummer.
dragons a long time ago, and it is said many heroes came here to try and slay them.
Yeah, Twitter
to
said the
no
8's talk
avail.
now.
It has kind of a creepy atmosphere.
It's nice that we'll get to be playing the demo for multiple
There's a large
weeks at a
variety
time.
of endemic life in each locale. They can help you out in various ways, so
That was
make
probably
sure
a
you
wing
use
drake.
them on your hunts.
They've already, I think they've already shown wing drakes. I don't know. We are too, Frenchie. I'm excited too.
Let's have a look at the monsters that
I was
live here.
smiling real big when they first showed off Mizutsune. This thing looks
This is
crazy
Ghost
to me.
Harag,
All those things, the
one of the
animations are
new
very
monsters.
unique. Hey, Alpha. It would be nice to try out a speedrun with that many weeks. I tried speedrunning the Iceborne demo. I wasn't very good, but I tried it.
Ghost Harag is a creature that lives in icy regions, roaming the snowy
Yeah, this thing
fields
looks
for
scary.
prey. It's a fanged beast that attacks hunters using blades of ice that it creates with its own breath.
That looks terrifying right there.
Next up is the flying wyvern, Barrioth.
Here's his reveal. How long are demos typically? I mean, in the past, demos have been permanent for games. Iceborne and Worlds were quite short. They were like a day or two at a time. This is from the 7th or the 8th until the 1st of February, so that's quite a long demo.
The spikes on its front paws and tail are actually scales that it uses to freely move around on icy surfaces.
Demos is available now? Oh, in 30 minutes? Really? Okay, Otag, where'd you see that? I'll sit around and play it in 30 minutes.
Flying Wyvern, Kezu.
Oh, playable game time? They usually just let you do a whole hunt.
This
Frenchie.
is a creepy monster that mainly lives in dark places like caves.
That's what people are saying on Twitter? Okay.
Be careful of the electricity.
Hello, what'd you miss?
From its
A lot of stuff, Andy
its
Volcano.
long,
Returning
twisty
monsters,
neck.
an ice area, a replacement for mounts that lets you control a monster and attack other monsters. A demo dropping today.
Now let's look at the bird wyvern.
Hey, Coco.
Great Baggy.
Mizutsune. Twitter is monka ass.
It is
Twitter is
characterized
monka
by
ass.
its blue
Truly a
white skin
quote for
color
our
and the
generation.
large protruding crest on its head. It catches prey by dousing them with a fluid.
There's
that
a
knocks
survey.
them
I'm gonna fill that
unconscious,
out later.
So you'll need to protect yourself against the sleep status effect.
There's some new videos on Twitter we can watch that are information about how the wire bug works. I don't see anything from the official Twitter about what time.
It uses its belly to glide around the snow like a sled, so you'll need to be quick on your toes to deal with it.
After we watch this again, we'll watch the info videos, yeah. Any new monsters so far? Yes, there's something called Ghost Harag, which is like a creepy, like demon-looking snow Gombi sort of thing.
And
There's a lot of
now
returning
we move
monsters.
on to the flying wyvern,
Monsters that are new to this
Tigrex.
game, like to this engine or to this generation, are Lagombi, Barya, or not Barya, sorry, Lagombi and Great Baggy,
This is an extremely aggressive monster
as well as
that uses
Kezu
its well-developed
and
limbs
Mizutsune.
to rush at its prey, dealing heavy
All new
damage
monsters we've
with
seen
its
Ghost Harag
claws
today.
and jaw.
Yeah, they haven't told us how long the time limits will be on the demo quests.
Let's look at some monsters from
Mizutsune.
other
Oh man, it looks so good.
First up is the Leviathan Mizutsune, a very unique.
It looks
evolved
really,
creature.
really good in this game. I'm so excited for it. Hope they bring in Narga. There was a tease on the Japanese Instagram that had some
It
red eyes in a
secretes
forest
special
yesterday.
fluid that it can turn into bubbles by rubbing it against its body hair. These bubbles will greatly
So we'll see.
hinder your movement.
I want Nargacuga. I want a harder Nargacuga. Hope they bring back Aslos. I want to hear Aslos, like a remixed Aslos theme, or like a redone Aslos theme. Mizutsune's moveset doesn't look particularly different, which is okay. I'm sure it has some new moves.
And here's the flagship monster of this game.
This thing looked neat, and like I said earlier, this gave me some Stygian flashbacks watching the gameplay they released for this today. Seeing how he fires off projectiles at the same time as attacking physically.
Magnamalo's body is enveloped by a carapace.
Is the demo out today? I think so, King
and it
Munchlax.
attacks
They haven't said what
hunters
time.
with its tail and a
Sometime
type
in the
of
next
gas
24 hours, I
that
think.
looks like hellfire.
Dude, RIP to all of our friends who are trying to avoid spoilers today. Looks like a neat fight. He looks really large. Are there any crocodiles in Monster Hunter? Not that I know of.
Once you've met the unlock requirements, you'll be able to use your wire bug to bind monsters.
This is
to
crazy.
use a feature
This is pretty
called
cool.
Wyvern Riding.
Like I said, I think that if you get to do this infrequently enough, it seems pretty neat.
This lets you use
I think
iron
having to
silk
choose how you're going to
control
use something
wild
like this, whether you
monsters.
attack another monster or use it as a down,
You can even
or use it to
this
get rid of
make a
something is
monster
an
attack
interesting
other
choice.
monsters.
If you can do it all the time, it will make it less fun. I know that's a weird backward statement, but if you can do something a little too much, sometimes it makes it less special.
Now let's have a look at your base, where you'll get to meet.
Yep, we'll
a
get to
bunch
see
of
him again
colorful
last in a minute.
characters Who will help make your hunting life a lot more interesting.
There's that miniature Tetsukabra again. That Tetsukabra is really funny.
This is Fugen, the village elder.
It's very different, Andy, yeah.
He is deeply trusted and respected by
Tied
the
to turf
villagers.
wars, aerials, and
He's a
wirebug moves. Yeah,
certified
you build up
long
threshold
sword
for
wielder
it,
as well.
where you can transition into a monster ride, or whatever they called it. Wirebug riding.
These are the village quest and hub
From a
quest
couple different
maidens,
openings.
Hinoa and Minoto.
Don't forget we had Plesioth for you
They are
without being able to
Wyverian
fight it.
twins,
That's true.
Beloved throughout the village. Their songs bring peace to the villagers' hearts. And Minoto has even taken up painting recently.
Painting? Interesting.
This is Yomogi, a cheerful young girl who runs the local tea shop. This is Guildmaster Hojo, the oldest man in the village and manager of all things quest related. He draws all of the quest notices that go up on the quest board.
He looks cool. Master Utsushi.
This is Master Utsushi, leader of the hunters in the
Yep,
village.
that does look like there's an ogre arm, doesn't it? The Tetsus!
And this
The
is
Tetsu looks like
Iori,
it's about to
the buddy
explode.
hound. He is a kind and pure-hearted young boy who loves animals.
The Weeb Overlord. Kogarashi. My tutus.
This is Feline Chief Kogarashi. He's in charge of deploying the Mizutsune.
That's cute. My head gets in the way of so much of this stuff.
And this is Rondine, the trader. She came on a ship from a faraway country to make
The demo
trade
looks like
with
it
the
limits the
village.
number of attempts you can do? Really?
Your base contains some facilities to make your hunting life more interesting. This is the training area, where you can try out weapon actions by attacking.
Yeah,
a
we'll look at the
variety of
information videos that
objects.
they've dropped.
You can even
on
change
Twitter
the behavior
shortly.
of some of these objects. With the help of all the villagers, you will have to take on the Rampage.
They really put in the
We'll
effort to
have
show the
more
characters.
share
It's
on
nice.
the Rampage in the future.
It's nice. Oh, it says 30 tries remaining. You would just make another Switch account then and download it if it's free.
Let's do a quick recap of the product information for Monster Hunter Rise.
Or like if you have another user account on your Switch, you can
The
just switch to
release
another one
date
and
is
try again.
March 26th, 2021. There will be a standard edition and a
So far,
deluxe
it's looking like a
edition
pretty
that
full-
contains a set of recommended
So far it's looking like a pretty full monster
Supply is
roster.
limited, but there
Like
will be
lots
some
of ones brought back from
exclusive
World,
bonuses like
lots of
layered
ones that
armor
were
for your
that were
paladin
returning monsters in
and
Iceborne,
paladin,
a
and
good chunk of
novice
new
talisman
monsters. I
that'll
wouldn't.
help out during the early stages
I
of the
wonder what
game.
monsters from. Like, this is a
Make
good
sure to
question. I wonder what
pre-order so
monsters
you
from
don't
World
miss
won't
out.
return.
We will also release 3
We didn't see
amiibo
any
on
footage
the
of
same
Bizarrios
day
today
as the
either.
game.
Or Gravios. We've seen the
I'm
Gravios
gonna
hunting
hand
horn
the
and
mic
Gravios
back
armor,
to
but
the
we didn't get to
dev
see any
team
footage of that today.
because they're
That's probably
anxious
something
to
they're saving
tell
for
you
the fire
about
locale.
The demo.
Alright, here's details for the demo again.
Hope you enjoyed that bevy of new information.
It was in the hunting horn
I'd like
reveal
to talk
Tartar.
about the demo now, and with me here is Yasunori
Yep, in the hunting horn
Ichinose,
weapon
the
showcase, it's
director
the
of game.
Gravios hunting horn and Gravios
Hello
armor.
everyone, I'm Yasunori Ichinose, the director on Monster Hunter Rise. It's nice to be here.
Oh, is it
This
Bizarrios? I'm
demo
sorry,
has
I was wrong.
4 quest types available. A beginner quest, an intermediate quest,
It does
a
say
basic
tries remaining in the
training
bottom right
quest,
there.
and a
eye.
Wyvern Riding training quest, which will help you get
30
used to the
tries
new
is a lot of
Wyvern
tries, though.
Riding feature.
Would this be a full game or will there be another spin-off for
Of
G-Rank?
course,
I would imagine
all
they'll just
14
upgrade that.
weapon types are playable.
Oh, it looks really
The
good.
beginner quest and the intermediate quest can of course be played solo, but they are also available in local co-op and online co-op.
That's cool. They usually have the, for those who are wondering about that red arrow there, they usually have that in demos. Even with the older games with paintballs and stuff like that, they had red arrows like that in the demos to show you exactly where the monster was. Maybe to help players who had never played Monster Hunter before. So I wouldn't imagine that will be in the full game.
The beginner quest features Great Izuchi, while the intermediate quest has you take on Mizutsune, which we revealed today. Of course, you'll be able to take a Palamute and or Palico with you so you can experience riding a canine and receiving various kinds of support from your buddies.
Yep, that's something they just traditionally do for the demos, is they have the
basic
monster
training
very visible on the
quest
map,
will
or
teach
they
you
help
how
you
to
find the
use the
monster a little bit more
wire
than they will in the full game. We're going to get to
And
talk
the
to Master
Wyvern
Atsushi a
Riding
little bit
training
there.
quest will let you try out the new
But
Wyvern
the arena
Riding
looks really
feature.
cool. I really like how the arena looks.
Wyvern Riding is a new system that allows you to control monsters.
We'll get to see how the thing actually runs on the Switch today.
By dealing enough damage.
You can, Xbox. I don't know about in the demo, but you can definitely in the full game bring both of those.
Or by using turf.
Your gauge is full. Press X+A to do a mounted Punisher. What?
While controlling wild monsters, you can move around and attack, and you can even slam them into walls. So this is definitely
I can't wait for this. I can't wait to try it out.
Want to check out.
If it drops when I'm supposed to go to work.
That's all for the demo.
I don't know what I'm going to do about that.
The demo will be released on the date shown on screen. It will only be available for a limited time.
It says January 7th.
So we hope you download it and give it a try. After this
8 a.m.
show,
for Japan, so 3 p.m. Pacific time, 8.5 hours from now, is what Kogath is saying.
About the wire bug and Wyvern Riding. Check
Call out?
out.
I'll think about it.
Want to see these new features
I'll probably just stream it tonight when I get home from work. Be responsible adult.
Thank you for joining us today. We will have more to share with you on Monster Hunter Rise in the future, so stay tuned.
Pretty exciting stuff. Pretty exciting. Pretty exciting stuff. Excuse me. We don't have confirmation on a time yet. Let's go ahead and let's watch the Twitter info videos that the Monster Hunter account's been tweeting out. That's what we'll do next. Exciting stuff. It's a limited time. The demo will be available from like the next 24 hours. Sometime it's going to come out until February 1st, during which you have 30 tries for each quest. And then, like I said, I'm assuming you can load it up on a different profile and play 30 more tries. Like, there's no way they can stop you from re-downloading it on another account. They don't know that you're another person. But yeah. But yeah, it won't be available forever. Okay, let's see here. I don't see, like, everyone's like lamenting like, oh, only 30 tries. It's like, dude, just make another like user account on your Switch. You'll be fine. That's not that hard. Okay, hang on. 30 tries is a lot of tries. Like, imagine hunting a monster 30 times. Like, that's a lot of times, dude. It's a bother for speedrunners. They already do like crazy reset stuff, dude. Making a new Switch account on their Switch is not a big deal. Anybody who says that's like a big bummer is not a big deal. You don't know how to do that? You make a new user account on your Switch. It's not even like making a new Nintendo account. It's just making a new user profile. Only 2 times per weapon. That's fair. They've already updated their website. Here, let's look at the website. They've updated a bit today. Test new gunner set. In meantime, we will in a minute. We still have to upgrade it some. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Ferocious monsters. There's the new guy. Magnamalo, Gosharag, Gombi, Kezu, Great Baggy, Rathalos, Tigrex, Mizutsune, Barioth, Other. A fanged beast roaming snowy plains in search of prey. Its body's covered in fur so thick it keeps out the harsh frost. Dude, that face. That face, though. It can inhale the cold air to freeze its own bodily fluid. It can inhale the cold air to freeze its own bodily fluids and then spit them out to create icy blades on its arms. When riled up, it turns red and becomes exceedingly dangerous. Website says demo available now. It's going to be available sometime today. View full image. There he is. Oh, whoops. Magnamalo. Kezu. The creepy flying wyvern returns to once again strike fear into the hearts of many a hunter. Its long, elastic neck, stretching out while it clings to a wall or the ceiling, is a sight straight out of a nightmare. Make sure you do not get overwhelmed by its horrific appearance. Yeah, them lips, though. Lick R, lick L. The Gombi. The Gombi returns after his most recent appearance in Monster Hunter Generations. A fanged beast whose warm pelt and thick layers of fat help it survive in cold climates. It has exceptional hearing as well. It can glide swiftly on ice to sneak up on prey. Great Baggy looks great. I'm hoping we get to see Great Jaggy too. I wonder how many changes there'll be from Barioth's fight in Iceborne. It'll be interesting to see. Mizutsune can secrete a peculiar foam that allows it to slide along the ground as it attacks its prey. It is graceful as it is deadly. And Macau. Does Macau... I guess Macau uses the same skeleton, yeah. And then down here we also have some Nicanth. Oh man, look at that text. That text is excited. Cool. So far, let's count. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6. 6 original monsters. So 6 all new monsters. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 so far that are returning from World. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 monsters that are returning from older games that were not in World. That's an interesting balance. I guess this doesn't actually list all the ones that have been confirmed. This doesn't talk about stuff like Giratodus or Great Jagras, or... It's interesting they don't list that. It's slightly different than what I just listed off, but on this page, at least, that's the balance. Yeah, Pookie. There's a lot of stuff that's returning from World. I would imagine right now that's about equal between 6 all-new monsters, 6 ones that are new but returning from the series, and then 6 ones that are returning from World directly. Videos. What videos do we have here? Trailers, other... All right, I guess I need to look back on Twitter again. Hey, Freedom RP, welcome. That was an interesting watch. Yeah. It's true. In Iceborne, we had hidden monsters in the demo. I wonder if we'll have any hidden monsters in this demo that drops today. That's also something to think about. Is that in Iceborne you had multiple monsters roaming around the maps that you could fight, even if the main quest was for something like a Tigrex or something like that. Rare to see you online at this time. Had to look at the new Monster Hunter info, man. Alright, hang on. Yeah, see, Kanta's already about that. Kanta already is like 30 more tries, 30 tries, 30 attempts, different users named after that. Kanta knows. Not a big deal. For all your MHRI's demo needs, they did put a page up about it on the main site. In Japan, it goes live at 8 a.m., so it'd be 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, roughly 8.5 hours from now, I think. I'm waiting for actual confirmation, but it sounds like it'll be available at like 6:30 p.m. Still gotta watch the new info videos that they dropped on Twitter.
Hey, we're going to break.
Whoa. Dude, Twitter video looks so bad, though. Twitter video is so crunchy. Did you try the new set yet? No, it still needs to get upgraded some. Okay, they're uploading the stuff to the YouTube. Let's watch it. Okay. Yeah, here we go. We have 2 new 101s. We have Wire Bug Hunting and Wyvern Riding 101. Let's watch those. Thanks, Lass. Yeah, let's watch these together. Whoops. Right, I have a scene just for this.
Hello, everyone. and
It's
welcome
Soxy
back
Bear.
to another Monster Hunter Rise video. Today we're going to be breaking down what the wire bug is, how it works, and how to effectively add this new tool to your hunting tactics.
I'm trying to resize this slightly. That's okay. Whatever.
Wire bugs are an integral part of your hunter's toolkit and offer a plethora of mobility options as well as some new attacks.
Louder, please.
Now,
Okay.
it's important to remember that wire bug moves rely on wire bug charges. These charges cost wire bugs. But don't fret, these bugs will recover over time.
They've said before in the past that depending on what you use the
ZL
wire bug
button
for,
is what
it
we
will,
like to call the wire bug button.
will vary the...
Pressing ZL in conjunction with other buttons
I'm actually just gonna
will
listen to
allow you
Sox rather than
access
talking.
to a wide variety of moves. Some of these will allow you to reposition, outmaneuver, and hunt your prey in diverse and unique methods. We're going to take a few moments to break these
For
moves
some
down
weapons, that's Fox,
so that
yeah.
you're fully prepared
Not all weapons.
for the hunts ahead. Now, before we go any further, it's important to remember that these moves are contextual and will change depending on whether your weapon is sheathed or drawn.
Dude, Sox
Let's
is good at
start
explaining
with those
stuff like
available
this.
to you with your weapon sheathed. Pressing ZL and A on the ground will send you hurtling forward in the direction that your hunter is facing. This ability allows for fast repositioning either towards or away from the threats your hunter may be facing. Pressing ZL and X on the ground will send you in a diagonally upwards trajectory. This is an incredibly useful ability that will help you get aerial advantage over your targets, or quickly reposition to avoid incoming grounded attacks. Holding ZL and then pressing ZR will fire a wire bug in the direction of your reticle. This will propel you in that direction with greater precision than any of the
That's
other
cool.
methods. In the air, pressing ZL and ZR again will operate exactly as before. However, pressing A or X
an interesting
whilst
input.
airborne will operate somewhat differently. Pressing ZL and X will keep you airborne and allow you to travel in the direction your hunter is facing.
This is going to be some interesting... Like, that looks like some really
This is
deep movement
incredibly
options.
useful for maintaining mobility while staying airborne.
There's going to be some really cool
Whereas
stuff
ZL
you're
and
going to
A
see when
will
people
send
get
you
used to it.
diagonally towards the ground.
Up, down.
This is perfect for those wanting access to grounded attacks and moves at a moment's notice.
Cool.
If you're having trouble remembering all of these, think of them like this. ZL and X will either get you airborne and keep you there, and that using ZL and A will keep you grounded or get you there.
It's cute little guys.
Pressing A whilst airborne will cause you to halt momentum and utilize a wire bug
That's
to
cool.
hang in the air.
That's cool.
From here you can evade in a chosen direction.
This game looks
by
so
tilting
good.
The left stick and
Like, just
pressing
visually.
B. This is an excellent maneuver for repositioning, recovering stamina, and taking evasive action.
My throat's always super dry in the morning. Sorry, folks.
When knocked off your feet by monster attacks, you can use the wireful technique to dust yourself off and get back into
So that's like a recovery option, ZL plus B, if you're trying to use it together, a recovery animation.
Press ZL and B whilst knocked over to reposition and save yourself from a monster's onslaught of attacks. Performing a wire dash when facing a wall will allow a hunter to perform a wall run.
Do you have to hold anything down for that?
From there, you can
Maybe
traverse
not.
sideways or upwards, but at the cost of your stamina.
Takes your stamina to wall run.
Whilst wall running, your hunter will have access to other moves such as wall jumps or attacks.
I like using walls as part of a combo. I've been enjoying getting used to that in 4 Ultimate. Using that as an option to get away from a monster or bust out like a reload on a bowgun or a mounting attack is neat.
With your weapon readied, you'll have access to unique wire bug assisted moves, known as Silk Bind.
So Wirebug is caught
Silk
when...
Bind attacks can be triggered by pressing ZL and X or A, depending on your weapon's moveset. Ranged weapons can trigger these moves
UI
by
looks so
holding
good.
R and pressing X or A whilst their weapon is drawn. We hope you've enjoyed this brief overview of the basics of using the wire bug. We hope you'll take this knowledge.
So
and
there's at
develop
least
it
2
even
options in
further
terms of
when you
silkbind
get your
attacks.
hands on Monster Hunter Rise, which
Capcom's
arrives on
Discord
Nintendo
might have more
Switch
info. Does Capcom have a
March
Discord?
26, 2021.
Alright, so that's wire bug stuff. They've said in the past that depending on how you use the wire bug will determine how quickly it recharges, which is interesting. They do? Okay, Major Guns, I'll check that out. That was Wire Bug 101. Let's watch Wyvern Riding 101.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Monster Hunter Rise video. Today, we're going to be breaking down what Wyvern Riding is, how it works, and how to effectively
Light
add
attack,
this new
launch
ability
monster,
to
strong
your
attack,
hunting
emergency
tactics.
evade are the options there. That's so crazy.
Wyvern Riding is a new technique developed by the Camera Village Hunters.
Look at that. There's a
Using
timer
iron-bind
and a
silk to
bar.
puppeteer large monsters. This powerful addition to your arsenal takes
It
a bit of
refills the bar as you
preparation
attack.
and has a few nuances.
What on
So let's
earth?
break it down. Now, before you can ride any monster, you will have to bring it down to a susceptible condition where you can latch on iron-bind silk and
A
take
susceptible
command.
condition?
This is called a mountable
That looked
state.
to me like a monster just fell over in the middle of combat, which is not my favorite thing in the world.
You can secure a mount by dealing enough damage with wirebug jumping attacks, using
It matters how
silk bind
frequently it
moves, letting monsters wear each other down in battle, or even using certain endemic life.
Interesting.
Once you've taken the reins, you can control the monster in a variety of ways. You can freely roam around the map by holding R and moving the left stick. You can also have the monster dish out light or heavy attacks by pressing X or A.
This is crazy. You bit to play as the monsters some of the time. That's crazy.
And even perform evasive maneuvers with the B button. In a pinch, you can also perform an emergency evade, but that will cost you 1 wirebug gauge.
Like
However,
Urzo's got hops.
emergency evading right before an incoming attack will fill your Wyvern Riding gauge. We're going to talk more about
Can you
this
do
gauge
iframe?
later.
Can I iframe my
If you're looking to
Arzuros
deal
through
some
attacks?
serious damage to the monster you're currently riding, you can press the Y button to launch it forward and dismount. This will topple the monster.
That looked
if
stupid. It
hits
did
an
look a little
obstacle
dumb.
Or another monster. Proficient hunters can even
I'm ready
chain
for that
together
already, Frenchie.
multiple
Slide to the
launches
left.
by pressing the B
Slide to
button
the right.
right as the collision happens.
Take it back now.
This will cost wirebugs, so proceed with caution.
Hang on. Let me see that again.
This will cost wirebugs, so proceed with caution.
Those wire bugs recharged pretty quickly there. It took several wall bangs before it fell over.
Now, you can't ride a monster forever. The Wyvern Riding timer will tell you how much time you have left on your current mount. Landing attacks on other monsters will recoup some of that time spent, but if your mount gets hit, you'll lose a good chunk of time. The big
Interesting.
gauge on the center of the screen is known as the Wyvern Riding gauge. Attack other monsters and perfectly evade incoming moves.
It looks that
to fill
way,
this
Vic.
gauge. Once filled, you'll be able to perform a mounted Punisher by pressing X and A together. The window for you to execute that command is small, but the payoff is huge. After a mounted Punisher, you'll automatically dismount the monster.
So if you deal
Each
enough
monster
damage with
has
the
its
monster,
own
you get to do a
unique
finisher.
attacks available when mounted. Whether you're looking to topple
That's
your
kinda cool.
targets or dish out devastating damage to another
I mean, like, if you
monster,
wanted to make
the
monsters
Wyvern
fight each other
Riding
before, if you
technique
wanted
has
more
you
depth to the
covered
turf wars,
with
this is a
plenty
cool way of
options.
doing that, even if it is sort of weird and manual.
When you're out on the hunt, keep a lookout for other monsters nearby, as they can help you turn the tides of battle. We hope you enjoyed this brief overview of the basics of Wyvern Riding. We hope you'll take this knowledge and develop it even further when you get your hands on Monster Hunter Rise. Which
Yeah, you
arrives
know,
on Nintendo
Rathian's strong
Switch
attack, the triple
March
fireball.
26, 2021.
That'll do for now.
Interesting. That says the time. I think that said the time the demo would last until. Yep. This is the one it's going to end, but not what time it's available. Just glad they're implementing new things to keep hunting fresh. Already seen a lot of complaining, which is sad. I don't mind more options. I think I'm interested in seeing how frequently you're able to do that, how strong it is comparatively to some of the other things you can do in the middle of a hunt. Because, like, if it is the most effective thing you can do, that's going to feel kind of weird, right? Like, if it does a lot more damage than your weapon, that'll feel kind of odd to me. But... oh, I wanted the timer and everything. Here, hang on. Let's go to the Twitch channel. I want the music to play in the background for a bit while we talk. One sec. That's easily the, like, not the weirdest thing, but definitely the most out there thing they showed today. They showed some really neat things today. Some new monsters, a new map. The characters look good. The hub looks great. That's definitely the most out there thing. The most different. Are there new weapons? No, there are not new weapons. Nope. 14 weapons still. Yeah. Is this too loud to hear me over? Or is this okay? Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if that's like something that you can spam all the time. I think also, like some of the things in Iceborne, like the Clutch Claw Clagger, where the monster kind of stopped and said, okay, it's time to use the Clutch Claw now. That really bothered me. I didn't like having the monster interrupt the fight to tell me to use a specific option. So it'll be interesting to see if the monsters will do that or not. Lower it a bit, please. Sure. But I don't know. I think it's interesting. I'm looking forward to trying it out and seeing how it feels. If it's just something that you can do if you feel like it, like if it's an alternative thing that, like, hey, you could be dealing more damage than this or about the same amount of damage as this with your weapon if you want to, or you can mount on the monster and use it kind of like that. I think that's neat. I don't think there's any problem with that. Switch might be here tomorrow. Congrats, Frenchie. Hopefully we get to play the demo real soon with us. Do you think there will be secret monsters in the Monster Hunter World demo? It seems like it would be pretty likely, Cupino. It makes sense that they would have other monsters roaming around the environments for you to try out the Wyvern Riding and stuff like that on. Oh, let me scroll through Twitter again, see if we have any sort of confirmation on the date. Last thing I saw from Kogath looked like it was going to be at 6:30 p.m. tonight. You won't be transferring any sort of save from the demo to the main game. That's fine. No demo on the Switch shop yet? Yeah. You'll probably see a lot of people poo-pooing that monster riding mechanic before they even try it. Don't let them fool you. If there's just an extra option in the game and you don't have to do it, and it's not like the most effective tactic, I think it'll be okay. If it's the most effective tactic, that will bum me out a little bit. Just wait until Maestro Nox shows up. Mm-hmm. Some folks are also saying that like the limited number of tries are for solo only. Keep an eye out on January 7th at 6:30 p.m. for an exclusive look. So the demo stream with some of the Twitch streamers that they announced a day or two ago is going to be happening tonight at 6:30 p.m. my time. 6:30 p.m. EST. That could correspond with the demo dropping. Doesn't look like we have a confirmation on the time yet. This music's really good. Do other hunters still get hit by the monster you ride? That could be pretty scary too. All right, see ya, S-Fox. Thanks for hanging out. Will you be streaming the demo? Wilson Nick, it depends on when it drops. I mean, I'm going to be streaming it tonight no matter what. If it drops in the middle of while I'm at work, I definitely won't be streaming it right then, but... Wilson Nick is my boss, kind of. So seeing them in the chat is like, I definitely wasn't talking about calling in today. No. It drops at 3 a.m. We don't have a confirmation on when the time of the demo is going to be. Who scheduled you for that? I mean, they didn't tell us the date was going to be today. Your boss is in chat? Kind of, yeah. They're a good friend of mine too. But yeah, technically my boss is in chat. Boss comes to check on if you're planning on skipping work. It might be tomorrow. It might be late tonight. We don't know what time it's going to be. So there's no drama. There's no drama with my work schedule. Just stream it during work. I mean, I can technically take this computer there, but I'm not dragging my stream setup to work. That'd be bad. Exciting times. Guessing you can hit teammates while riding a monster, but they won't take any damage if you hit them like with weapons. Interesting. Imagine you tell your boss you're sick and he starts watching your stream. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to pull that off. I wouldn't be able to be like, yeah, I can't come into work today, guys. Like, I would have to play it off stream if I was going to be a punk like that. I would not be able, like, they semi-regularly put my stream on the TV at work, so I wouldn't be able to pull that off. Sees a new subscriber notification that reads you're fired. You get your severance check over stream, Dono. I mean, I might try and take some time off when Rise actually drops. I haven't decided yet, but I don't know. I did that for Iceborne and it was a good time. Let me check their Twitter again. It just says, so from the English Twitter account, the English Monster Hunter account, it says demo available on the January 8th. So it might be like midnight tonight. It might be the 8th for Japan, which is at midnight tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Poor Schmeg. It's already the 8th for Japan since 5 minutes ago? Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know then. Japan getting everything first? Believe me, this is getting it good. This is getting it really good. This is a simultaneous worldwide release. For many years, Monster Hunter did not come out at the same time in the US as it did in Japan. What is the time right now for me? It's 10 a.m. I went to bed around 4 and I got up at 8, so I'm a little tired today, but I'm okay. I'm just keeping an eye on Twitter. We'll probably do some more charm runs. People are also like upset about who Capcom chose to have stream the demo later tonight. Like, I don't get that. Don't be mad about the influencers they choose. They're not necessarily trying to get people to see the demo from like Monster Hunter streamers. They want people who don't normally watch Monster Hunter to watch it. Makes sense. News sites are reporting that the demo's out today, but what does today mean? Don't mind waiting, but be clear with the time. Yeah, me too. Good music, though. It would have been nice to see some Monster Hunter streamers. Hopefully they'll get some Monster Hunter streamers early copies when the game actually comes out. If that didn't happen, that'd be a bit of a bummer, but whatever. Here's a cool new screenshot of Great Baggy. He looks really nice. I hope we get Great Jaggy too. I love my Great Jaggy. So happy about Mizutsune. Me too. they're trying to get sales and make shareholders happy, typically what you would expect a company to do. Yeah, I think it makes total sense what they're choosing to do with like getting people to demo who maybe aren't Monster Hunter streamers, but who are big time streamers. I think that makes sense. The game looks so good, it does. Alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back. When I come back, we'll do some charm runs and we'll keep an eye on Twitter. Nice chair. Thanks. Alright, this is going to be a rare occurrence of a stream where we're playing some 4 Ultimate, but we're talking about Rise spoilers. Let me update the stream title. I want to keep listening to this music, but it's just this one track. We'll listen to it for a little bit here. Oh, whoops, that's my Twitter. You guys shouldn't watch that. Whoops. There's nothing bad on my Twitter. It just seems bad to like just stroll through a public feed of posts without knowing what's going to be on there. Yet. I'll keep my eye on Twitter while we're playing here. I haven't seen a time for it yet. Only her 30 hunts solo. That's what it looks like. Like I was saying to other people, that's not a big deal. You can make a new Switch user profile really, really easily. It's not even like making a new account on Nintendo. It's just literally just like making a new user for your Switch. It's just a new like name and a little me avatar, and then you can log into different games with it. So it shouldn't be a big deal. All right, we need more armor spheres, so we're gonna be doing some charm runs. We can talk about all the stuff though. I'm pretty excited to see how this stuff all works. Like I was saying earlier, I think the Wyvern Riding stuff is probably the most out there out of all the things that they showed today. But outside that, it's all stuff that I think is really, I don't have any qualms about even a little bit. I don't even have that many qualms with the Wyvern Riding. Like, if you think about like some of the problems that people like me and others had problems with World about, just like being able to lock down the monster constantly, it was because you were able to spam like wall bangs and mounts and stuff like that. They've already taken mounts and wall bangs and made them one thing, so that's like one less kind of thing you can spam, if that makes sense. Thanks, Major Guns. I appreciate that. So if you took issue with being able to kind of lock the monster down like that, that's already them taking away one way of doing it and consolidating them into one thing. It's one way of looking at it there. Yeah, I think it looks interesting to try out. If it's just a neat option, like I'll be happy to try it out. Like I said, I think I will be a little bit bummed if like the opportune moment to ride a monster is sort of presented to you in the same way that like Clutch Claw openings were. But like I said, it's too early to know any of that. We'll wait and we'll see how it is. Lunar, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I hope you're doing well this morning. Are you excited about Monster Hunter? Because we sure are. I don't want to jump to any conclusions. It's going to be really easy to jump to conclusions, and you're going to see a ton of people jump to conclusions. And that's true. Wyvern Riding also has nothing to do with tenderizing or changing hit zones. That's another blessing. Good point, Quasey Jones. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of folks kind of jumping to conclusions about how this will affect the gameplay. You got to wait and see. There's no way to know how something like that's going to affect the gameplay loop or affect how people play the game most of the time until the game's out. We'll get a little hint of it, though, from the demo. But yeah, I need some heavy armor spheres. So we're going to try and farm up lots of spots across the map here so we can get some for our set. Dan Famo. Hi, thanks for the follow. I guess if anyone's new to the stream, hi, I'm Ristretto. I play through the Monster Hunter games mostly solo a lot of the time. We're going to be doing some multiplayer hunts some of the time when the demo's out, so if you want to play, you can follow or, I don't know, hang out and watch. I like to learn how all the weapons work and kind of practice individual fights against monsters with weapons. And I like to play through the games and kind of do all the quests. So if you're down to watch someone take their time with Rise, go ahead and leave a follow. I'm not going to be rushing through. I rushed through Iceborne and I kind of regretted it. Yeah, exactly, Shoxton. With the Switch, you can make multiple users really, really easily. Hello, Iced Tea Drinker. Did you watch the Rise stuff this morning? This music's really good. You did just now. Pretty neat stuff, right? Most of it's like just solid hit. Like, I don't know, just solid stuff you know you want to see. And then the monster riding seems really, I don't know. I'm interested in it. I'm separating it out from the stuff where I'm just like, this is all unequivocally good because it's new and I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm still looking forward to seeing it. Stop it. Stop. Let me mine. Would rather play the demo right now? Me too. For a second, I thought we were going to be able to jump straight into the demo, and I was super hyped about that. But looks like we have to do a little bit of waiting. Hopefully not much, though. What Elder Dragon would folks like to see return? I'd be really interested to see how they handle some of the old world siege hunts in a new game. Like, I think a Lao Shan Long, a Shen Yao Ren, or one of the Gen or Darren fights would be really neat to see. Want to see Orochi Kirin? You're up early and you're happy? Me too, Apex Plus Yacht. I'm excited. Excited for the new things we know about the game. Excited for the demo coming out soon. I'm just excited. It's a fun time to be a Monster Hunter fan. And dude, oh man, there's only like 2 months. There's only like there's less than 3 months, right? Yeah, less than 3 months until we get to play it. Yep, it's a good time to be a Monster Hunter fan. Yeah, it would be cool to see a Kantor or Yukanlos in that game. That's true as well. It would be neat to see what surprises they have up their sleeves. I appreciate them showing some of the new controls for the wire bug on Twitter and YouTube. I've been curious about what the inputs would be to move around with the wire bug like that for a little bit now. And it seems pretty neat. It seems like you're going to have a lot of options in terms of moving horizontally, up or down, or vertically, that kind of thing. The village looks incredibly quality. They've been really doing a good job at that for a long time, but ever since World, it seems like they really have, I don't know, they've taken a very detailed tack to those villages that in a way that I really appreciate. I mean, if they change them a little bit for the Clutch Claw, Apex plus Yacht, they'll be easy enough to change them back, or change them a little bit to work without the Clutch Claw. It'll be okay. Learning the wire bug is gonna be interesting. It'll be neat to see people get used to it, I think. So demo today? Demo sometime in the next 24 hours. They haven't said exactly when yet, DeSantis. But yeah, soon. I'm like greedy and I want it to not come out until I'm done with work today, but also it'd be hype if it came out like in a moment. The amiibo thing kind of pissed you off? What amiibo thing? Just the fact that there are amiibo, or there's features tied to the amiibo? Makes sense, Grimalkin. That'll probably have you practice really good stuff that will help you when Rise comes out. If you're just focusing on practicing the weapons themselves. Oh, okay. It's another one of those bots. Let's ban them. I wonder if Dan Famo is another one of those as well. We'll see. Don't want to buy amiibos for the content. Exclusive stuff tied to amiibos seems kind of cheap to you. Yeah, that's just how amiibos work. Hey Game God, when can we play the demo? They haven't told us exactly when yet. Sometime in the next 24 hours, it looks like, though. $3 p.m. EST. I've seen multiple conflicting times, and I've seen nothing from an official Monster Hunter account last night, so I'm not sure about any times that somebody's told in the chat yet. It's literally in the trailer. It's not Lassanine. They give a time for when the demo goes away, but they don't give a time for when the demo drops. Yeah, pretty exciting day. I need more armor spheres and more Zenny, so here we go. Let's see. That new map looks neat. It seems like that Icy Tundra is channeling a little bit of the scary aesthetic that was part of the Rotten Vale, with a skeleton being part of its structure, and some of the monsters there being a little creepy, like the Gosmarag. Gosmarag, I think is its name. I gotta remember. Get used to that name. You're all good, Lass. You're all good. Yeah, there's a the time that they give in the demo or in the trailer is for when the demo goes away on February 1st. Hey, Don Famo. Welcome. I'm glad you're not a bot. There have been bots going around and following today, so I'm glad you're not one of those. No worries. Your English looks good to me, and thanks for hanging out. Hello, Giovanni. Welcome back. We're excited about Rise details this morning. Okay, so something from a Japanese Twitter account says that the demo will be released at 8 a.m. on the 8th for Japan, which means that will be 7.5 hours from now. So someone saying it was around 6:30 p.m. is about right. Maybe I can leave work early? Probably not. In any case, I'll be streaming the Rise demo whenever it goes live and when I'm home from work. So 7 hours and 36 minutes from now. Yeah, it's going to be like around 6 or 6:30 p.m. for me. Very hyped for the demo. Yeah, I'm excited that it's coming out today. It's quite exciting. The music's really good. I can't wait to see the music in the game when we get to play the demo. Like, getting access to the demo at all this early is very exciting to me. I didn't totally expect them to do this today, to drop it. So I'm excited that we get to actually go hands-on with the controls and the movement and the monsters. Ugh. There's literally info on the demo? Yeah, there's info on the demo. There's not a whole lot of info on when exactly the demo drops, Smiling Reaper. There's info on the day the demo is supposed to drop and what time it goes away on the 1st, but there's not a ton of info on when it's going to come out today. Totally cheers you up. You have an electronic meeting from work tomorrow afternoon, so you'll need something to balance that out. Yeah, hopefully this will boost all of our moods. Yesterday was kind of a rough day for a lot of people. Gonna take a nap soon so you can wake up and play the demo as soon as possible. Nice. Do you use the Pro Controller? Yeah. I have a Pro Controller I'll be using for the demo. I've thought about switching to a DualShock or an 8-bit controller for Rise. I like being able to claw, and you can't claw with the sticks being staggered on the Pro Controller like they are. So I might switch it up a little bit. I'll have that figured out by the time March comes around. Thanks, Rye. Looks like your sleep schedule is going to die. It says Jan 8th, Jan 7th, PST. All right, hang on. All right, see you last. Have a good one. So this right here is, it says it starts January 7th, and this is the end time. This is not the start time. So it does not give us official availability timing for today. Play the demo to obtain an item pack, where you're going to get some potions and traps and stuff. That's nice. There's no link to the eShop page yet either. Like the drugs icon? Yeah, they look nice. They redid some of the icons for this game to make them a little bit more different from one another, which I think is neat. Apido's a great controller, and customer support from them is amazing. They went above and beyond to get you a replacement silicone pad for you that broke, and for free. That's nice to send us. Yeah, from what I've seen, people have had pretty good luck with them. I'll probably order in one of their controllers before Rise comes out. I need something with both the sticks on the bottom so I can claw. I really like clawing. Yeah, Mizutsune does look really pretty. Agreed. Getting to see Mizutsune in HD is going to be really, really neat. Yep, we will see as we go through the day what time the demo drops. Regardless, whenever the demo drops in the next 24 hours, I'm going to be streaming it. Like, I work twice in the next couple of, or I work for the next couple of days straight, rather. But I'll have time to stream. I'll get to stream it with y'all, and it'll be a good time. Ouch. We're not doing super well on our charm runs right now. At least not in terms of not carding. Not the end of the world. Just the music is really hyped to me. Like, just getting to listen to the music on repeat, pretty good. I'm not going to get tired of this. Wish they introduced Celtis Queen instead of Mizutsune. I think Mizutsune fits really well with the theme they're going for with the game. Yeah, it says that those are the availability. Right? So availability. January 7th doesn't give a time through February 1st at this time. It could be from 3 a.m. to 3 a.m. Like, it could be from 3 a.m. on this date to 3 a.m. on that date. But they haven't clarified. Is the default Switch controller at least manageable? Yes. Yep, the Switch and its Joy-Cons are perfectly serviceable. I had this conversation with Frenchie, our friend, yesterday. The Switch and its controllers are as good, if not like a little better than most handheld consoles are. They are not quite as comfortable as like a full-on console controller like a PS4 pad or an Xbox One pad. The Switch Pro controller is as comfortable as those. But even if you just get the Switch and the Joy-Con, you'll be just fine. They do wear out sometimes. We have socks here. Let's see what this says. For the UK, it's likely to be the early hours of tomorrow morning. I don't know what that means. Aw. Doesn't say yet. I think it'll be simultaneous across the world. I would be surprised if it released in one time zone before the other. Although it could. They do that sometimes with different eShops. How do you guys beans? Maybe they don't even know? Kind of weird. I think they just probably have a lot going on all at once. I think before the demo comes out later today, we will get confirmation. There just isn't confirmation right now, which is mildly frustrating, but it doesn't matter. Won't say a word on Discord, just news updates. Whatever. Like I said, I think they probably have a lot going on. Working with streamers to try and get that nice promotion going with those streamers who they're giving the demo early to. They'll be fine. Like, I can say that within 24 hours, we will likely all be able to get our hands on Rise if you have a Switch. And that's neat. So I'm not going to stress about if it's like right now or like 3 hours from now or 6 hours from now. It's going to be fine. I know we all want it now, though. Trying to think if we haven't talked about anything they talked about. I'm excited there's a trader of some sort. I wonder if the trader will be something like the trader was in World, where it just got you some random materials. If it brought back materials from other monsters like the Wycoon and 4U, that'd be really neat. Like, did they reconfirm it, Major Guns? Like, they basically reconfirmed that's on track? Is that something from today? Want this demo and I want it now. It's my money and I want it now. $50,000 zenny from selling those weapons there. Dude, I love charm farming. Charm farming's so cozy. I also love this music. Lunar fast Wi-Fi. I'm gonna go out on a limb and ban that person because they have a very similar name to the other bot that spammed us with the host a little bit ago. Lunar fast Wi-Fi, you have like 30 seconds to say you're not a bot. If you're not a bot, I apologize, but you have a very similar name to a spam bot from earlier. We're waiting. We're kind of waiting for the demo, yeah. They're not in chat. All right. They're gone. That's obnoxious. What do bots get out of hosting? I have no idea, Freedom RP. No idea at all. I've never seen this sort of thing. Confused with the bots get out of spamming hosts? I have no idea. I've never seen this sort of thing with bots. I've seen bots come in spamming things about follows, but I've never seen bots just spam like crazy hosts. I don't know what that's about. I hope it doesn't screw up the metrics for the stream. Like, I hope it doesn't show that I've had like 2,000 people get hosted today or something. Also, to those of you who are hanging out, just in like when someone asked how long I'm gonna be streaming right now. I don't know. I don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming right now. It's fun to talk about the Rise stuff, and I am trying to finish off a gunner set right now. So when I'm streaming,
the French
hey Dwarven
champagne
Man,
has always been celebrated for its excellence.
Kaze hosted for 11 viewers. Welcome, Kaze. Thanks for the raid. Now I know Kaze's not a bot. How you doing, Kaze? Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Thanks for the host of the raid. That's appreciated. Hi, Dwarfo. Welcome to folks from Kaze's stream. Ban Kaze? Kaze is not a bot. I know Kaze. You're sleepy? I know, me too. I did not get much sleep, so I could watch that Rise stuff. The Rise stuff's exciting, though. Now, obviously, when I'm streaming Rise, we're going to be talking about Rise spoilers.
The French champagne.
But outside of that, this doesn't change anything.
Its excellence.
Most of my streams, when we're just streaming for Ultimate, we're not going to be talking about Rise stuff in chat. Same thing for in the Discord. In our Discord, we're not going to be talking about Rise stuff except in the Rise room. But right now, it's open season. Did you watch the Wyvern Riding trailer with narration? We did. We watched the Wyvern Riding trailer, and we watched the Wire Bug Riding 101. Or the Wire Bug Usage 101 as well. I'm excited. All this stuff is really neat. You missed it? It's okay. They're on YouTube. Yep, both of those 101s are on YouTube. Gotta wake up at 2 a.m. Do you know what time the demo is going to be out, Kaze? We've been looking for confirmation on a time for it. We're not sure yet. Yeah, I went to bed at like 4 a.m. and got up at like 8 a.m. and now it's about 10:30. Your throat hurts from the scream you did when you saw Mizu? Is it 0 PTT? Okay. Are you sure that's not the end date for the demo, Kaze? I don't know. I've not seen great confirmation of anything yet. Wonder if the Wyvern Riding is going to tie in with the Stories 2 crossover? I mean, it's hard to see how it wouldn't, right? Let's see, what do I think I'm most excited about from the stuff they announced today? It might be Mizutsune. I really love Mizutsune. I love its theme. I love its armor. I like its mechanic with the bubbles. Just really unique. That's probably the thing I'm most excited about. But all of it's really neat. I would say that I'm almost equally excited for most of it. Like, I'm excited for the returning monsters. I'm excited for the new monster. That guy looks freaky. It just seems like they're doing, I don't know, they're doing the stuff. They're doing really cool, like, new Monster Hunter game stuff. Yeah, Yeti Man's pretty neat, I think. Excited to see what he turns out to be like to fight. It does seem like a weird restriction to Iron Man, but that's okay. You can just make a new Switch user and you'll be okay. It is odd. I don't know why they would do that. Yeah, Gombi's back. We were just talking about how much we loved Gombi last night. $30 tries for each quest is a lot. Someone said earlier that's only twice per weapon. We don't know if it's going to be 30 tries per quest or 30 for the whole demo. We don't know that yet. Didn't Gen, for you and Gen demos also have limited? They had limited time per quest. Like, you couldn't stay in the quest forever. They were like 15, 20 minutes. But they have unlimited tries. You can still download those demos from the eShop today. Yeah, pre-world, all these demos stuck around for quite a long time. People have fond memories of demos. Like, people commonly in chat will be like, yeah, I first played this demo. I remember I fought Gombis when my first monster was here. Oh, I fought freaking Nargacuga in Freemy Night. What IG is this again? This is the Plum Daimyo Hermitar inside the glaive. It's got 3 slots, which is why I use it for my gathering set. I doubt you can just uninstall it. You might be able to wipe your save to Iron Command, or you might be able to make a new user account to get around it. It shouldn't be, there's going to be ways to get around it. There's no way that, like, with how I understand software on the Switch works, there's no way for them to design it where you can, like, not start over fresh. I mean, there's like one way I can think of. You know how Animal Crossing has the same save across multiple user profiles? If they did the same thing with that, that would properly prevent it from you like kind of spamming new user profiles to get more tries. But also, did I get a mantle just now? I didn't even notice. I forget what I was talking about. Evasion +4, expert +11. That's nice. If I got a mantle, that's nice. I'm happy. Yeah. Even if they did make it so that multiple accounts couldn't tap into like more tries, you could still probably wipe your you'd still probably wipe your save and start over. Yeah, that was a shard. No mantle. Alright, let's see how many armor spheres more I need for my set. Check Twitter again. People are saying 7.5 hours until the demo. So that would be about 6 p.m. EST my time. I'm excited to try this set out on Fire Drill soon. Just gotta get that defense up there. Still enough time to get some sleep? Yeah, I gotta go to work. Okay, cool. Just one more piece's worth of armor spheres and we'll be set. We're at 386. This probably will have just slightly more defense than our previous offering did. Not much, though. We're basically capped out in terms of defense right now, until we can get more higher level armor spheres. We'll do a couple more charm runs until we're done with this. That way, whether the demo's out tonight or not, we can do some more hunting. And it's been fun to talk with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream so far. We're not done yet, but it was fun to experience the hype with you guys, and I hope it was just, I don't know, fun to hang out through. Blast Dash? Yeah, I saw that was back file. That made me happy the second I saw it. I was like, dude, that was always the most fun hunter art. It was amazing. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome. Thank you for being here and hanging out. Did I eat yet? I don't think I ate. I did not. One second, you guys. All right, let's see here. If Socks isn't tweeting out like an actual time, I would imagine that it's still maybe a little bit in the works. It's possible the demo could be going through CERT still with Nintendo, and they're waiting on that. Like I said, there's all manner of things that could be going on right now. They could be giving them a hard time as far as giving a solid time. So I'm not too stressed about it. It'll be just fine. I'm getting someone a link to some YouTube playlists of Monster Hunter music. Give me just a minute. It did also say download until February 1st. You're right. It's possible that if you have it downloaded, you could still reset your save enough times and just keep going. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong. I'm flubbing operating a computer right now. Hang on. Welcome back, Uchi. How you doing? Did you miss much? Any new info? Not really. We have a couple speculated times that the demo will be out tonight, but we're not totally sure on any of those. I'm just looking at some playlists, some music playlists in the Discord right now. Okay, we're done with that. Want a nap, but you keep hyping yourself up for it? In a minute here, once I'm done upgrading this armor set, I'm gonna sign off for now. I need to get a little bit of food and rest before I start work today, because I didn't get much sleep beforehand. But finishing upgrading this armor set will be a good thing to do. It's a good day to be a Monster Hunter fan. Should have a community nap along until the demo drops. This song slaps, doesn't it? Dude, I was jamming out before the thing started, before the digital event started. It just sounds great. Yeah, like I was talking about earlier, a lot of people have fond memories of the Monster Hunter demos that drew them into the series, so I'm looking forward to making some of my own. This song doesn't have a name yet. This song is what they played prior to the event today on their Twitch channel. They had it on repeat for like 25 minutes before they started their event today. It's not on YouTube yet. I'm sure someone will rip this and put it on YouTube. I'm not going to, but somebody will do it. It's a good song. It is. We don't know what this is for yet. It could be Magnum Alo's theme for all we know. Or some kind of story theme or something. Who knows? Can't wait to hear the Mizutsune theme remake. I know. Mizutsune's theme was already so good. Could be the Ancient Ruins theme. I think we've already heard the Ancient Ruins theme, and it's different than this one. This is something new. According to Capcom's latest policies, you're not allowed to rip this and post on YouTube. Yep, I'm not doing it. I don't think somebody should. I know somebody will, though. People just do that. We also heard Magnamalo's theme. It's not this one either. Well, who knows what this one is then? Could be the new area theme. It could be the new area theme for the Tundra. That's true. I'm fine with Capcom's policies too, Dwarven Man. I was grateful that they posted that. I tweeted on Twitter that with something that I spend so much time playing and loving and like investing time into, it's nice to know from the company, from the publisher, what is okay with them and what's not okay with them. And the things that they outline in that are not unreasonable. You're fine, Uchi, no worries. Everyone's busy this morning. We got lots to do, lots to talk about. It does look pretty confirmed if like there's 14 weapon types in the demo, that there's not going to be 15 weapons in the game or anything like that. Could be the music for the rampage. That's true, Tarthur. Sounds a bit too intense and modic for a normal fight. Maybe next game. I don't think I need another weapon yet. The 15th weapon is the monster itself. Read through the policy. Didn't they say it was okay to make content with it as long as you provide your own commentary and content? Yeah, as long as it's transformative bursted for days, which makes sense. Yeah, they didn't say anything in there that would like threaten my Twitch streams or most people's Twitch streams. They said things like don't charge people access to play certain parts of our content. They said stuff like don't showcase tools that like you circumvent Capcom like protection, like basically like piracy. All pretty common sense stuff. Rathalos, you are a right jerk. Yep. Yeah, nothing in that video policy release from Capcom gave me any pause for alarm. It is pretty crazy that you can ride monsters in the main series now. It's gonna be cool to see what that's like. I wonder how it will feel like. We already saw Arzuros getting his wave dash on. I'm curious what it will feel like to control the different monsters. Like, will some of them feel dumpy to control? Like, if you're using a Bizarros, will it feel like super slow and lumbering? Whereas if you're using a Narga, will it feel like super fast and agile? It's neat. It's gonna be neat to see. Imagine flying with Rathalos. It's gonna be cool. I'm excited to try it out. Like, that's gonna be pretty hype. We'll get to feel what it'll feel like to shoot a fireball as Rathalos. Want to see Bizarros do that evade? Me too. The Arzuros like wave dashing we saw looked so funny. It looked so goofy. They might want to brush up some of the animations around that. Yeah, there are some intense strings in this music piece. The captain would be the traitor from the old world, but maybe it's from the place where ever stories are based on? I don't know. If they want something to be official about that, they'll probably spell it out explicitly. Did you hear the tiny bit of the Rampage theme? I don't know if I did. Still hoping the Rampage is similar to Hunter's Road, where you get to hunt stuff and then more stuff comes in. Yeah, maybe so. That'd be neat. Didn't they say they'll release more about the Rampage later? They did. Getting some Zenny for upgrades, getting some armor spheres for upgrades, all good things. It's nice that we get slog bones from this quest. Tenderizer plus 6 water attack plus 13. That's not bad. Tranquilizer plus 3. Stun plus 9 3 slot. That's nice too. Stun plus 9 3 slot's great. There are some quests that really want anti-stun. $24,000 sitting there. This poor Rathalos is just getting his back broken over and over. Here, let's see what Dwarven Man's talking about. They're saying there's a little bit of the Rampage theme to be heard in one of the trailers. Hey, Nezzy with the Jezzy, welcome.
Out our village last time.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright, what we're listening for here is a little bit of the Rampage theme in the trailer here.
But it came close to wiping out our village last time.
All of us, everyone in Kimura, we've all been training for this moment for our entire lives.
It could be the Rampage theme.
We need you to protect Kimura Village.
It could also just be part of the trailer theme. Or that was the trailer. Well, it could be the Rampage theme. I don't know. Gotta start selling those charms. I do. Yep. We were getting too many. I'm collecting many of them so I could potentially do the Juju melding, but I don't know if I'm gonna even do that. I don't really like the Juju melding too much. Alright. Enjoy the music. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back. I think we have a little bit more charm farming to do before we're done upgrading our armor. And it's fun talking with Rise about you guys. Or talking with you guys about Rise. I don't always get to do that right now because we're doing no spoiler streams for the most part, but it's nice to get to talk about it today. Be right back. Yeah, same Apex Plesioth. Magnamalo looks huge and scary. Its fight definitely, like the little bit of gameplay that we saw of Magnamalo reminded me a little bit of Stygian Zinogre in that it was firing off both physical attacks and projectiles. Did you have breakfast yet, dude? I had coffee. It's a good breakfast, right? I had 4 hours of sleep and coffee for breakfast. I'm gonna get some good food after this. I saw that Hey Gemini was getting like some smoothies for lunch and dinner on Twitter, and it made me want to get a smoothie for lunch. So I'll probably get a smoothie and stuff on my way into work. Didn't get any of the heavy spheres. I bet there's a more efficient way to get the heavy spheres, but this is a nice way of charm farming. Ready to ride a Kezu? Imagine, what if you get to do his suck attack? Like, what if you get to control that? Like, as sort of like vaguely worried as I am about the implications of riding monsters for like the combat loop, like the general gameplay, it does seem really interesting, and I'm really excited to see what it feels like to control those different monsters. I wonder if it'll feel similar across all of them, or if they'll each have a slightly different feel to like controlling them around. Pretty cool. Kezu's lips do look pretty gross in this game. Like, seeing Kezu in HD is... It's not quite as gross as it could have been. Like, Monster Hunter Online's version of Kezu is definitely, like, pretty terrifying. What if they let you ride a Gold Rathian? I don't know if I want that. It would be interesting to see if they put Gold Rathian in. She was G-Rank exclusive in Iceborne, right? But she was in Portable 3rd and some other high-rank games, I think. I don't know if she was in Base 4. I think they were in Gen. And yeah, it makes like the whole monsters versus other monsters thing a little more interesting. It's not just some canned animations you get for turf wars. You actually get to control the monsters versus each other. It's kind of cool. Sounds scary, Frenchie. Yeah, there's just no way of telling how it's going to impact the gameplay loop, so like I'm sure you'll see a lot of people being pretty snarky about Wyvern Riding. We gotta wait until we get to the full game. See how it actually feels, how often the monsters are available to do it. Yep, it's a good day. Already a better day than yesterday. Trying to think about what else we haven't talked about yet. I'm not tired, you're tired. It's funny how we have like hundreds of strong armor spheres, but not as many heavies. I need sustenance for this. I'll have some food after I get off here. Once we're done upgrading this armor set with armor spheres, then we'll go ahead and do that. Admittedly, a lot of the returning monster reveals were bittersweet. Mizu is amazing, but before that was like, it's Gombi and Tigrex and Barioth, 3 monsters you dislike. Aw, sorry to hear that. Gombi was definitely annoying us last night in G-Rank. I don't mind Gombi except for in this game, so hopefully I'll like it in this new one. I'm excited to fight any of the monsters on that skeleton in the new game. I really like those monsters fights a lot of the time. Arzuros, Volvadon, Gombi, etc. Hello, Ethan Maydrum. Yeah, there was a I don't know, press conference isn't the right word, but there was a big news announcement today about the new Monster Hunter, the new Monster Hunter game. So we watched the news, and we've been talking about the news for the last couple hours. The new Monster Hunter for Switch. It doesn't make me happy, Smiling Reaper, but that's okay. Hope you're well today, Ethan. Pronounced Gypseros? Gypseros or Gypseros? Either one's okay. Sounds like a nice time. It has been a nice time. I'll probably jump off here in a little bit. I'm just trying to finish up upgrading some armor in this game. Gypseros for like 6 years. I've had ones that happen like that. Gamuto. Yeah, like somebody said, it looked like there were some areas that were big enough and open enough in that tundra area where you could fit Gamut. Like I mentioned earlier, I think it's interesting that the maps, while being open world, air quotes, maps, while being open world maps, seem to have larger, more open areas. And because you can use the wire bugs to get around them, it's not just like pathways through the world, it's like all of it's really large and open and wide. Like when you see footage of the hunters running around the side of the flooded forest, it really sold it, and it's just like, it's huge. You can really run around in it. So stream at your regular time tonight? I think so, Game God. Yeah, especially if there's a Rise demo. I want to play the Rise demo tonight. I'm going to be getting home from work, and I won't have had a whole lot of sleep, but we'll see. We'll see what we do tonight. Well, there's 3 more spheres. Let's go ahead and use those. Not many more needed. What was the name of the instructor guy? Had some very interesting armor on. Yeah, it was like a remixed version of Zenogre's armor. I forget what his name was. Master something. Need at least one more. Should be getting close here. I'm really looking forward to taking my time with Rise. The new team field leader? Yeah. Yep. I thought it was neat that they had more characters that they wanted to unveil today. And they have been putting a lot of focus on the characters. I don't remember them hyping characters up so much before World's release. In Iceborne they did, but not so much when World was coming out. So I think it's neat to see them focus on hyping up the characters of the village. That and focusing on the details of the village is something they've done more in the last game or two. Yeah, they have names now, exactly, yeah. It's interesting. Prior to World, I don't think they spent quite as much time putting as much thought and detail into each of the villages or the characters in the villages. Yeah, I'm not really getting tired of the music. We'll probably watch the trailer one more time before we end. It'll make my day happy to end the stream on the trailer. Going to work soon? Yeah, actually. I thought I had more time than I did. I'm gonna go into work in like an hour or two. I'm feeling sleepy though. I'll probably try and get off stream and rest a while. Rest for those couple hours. Yep, I'll be hanging out in Discord and on Twitter. I'll be home around 10 p.m. EST, if not earlier. If the demo does drop, I might try and cut out of work early, which I know is like not grand, but I might try it. If we get confirmation on when it's coming out and it's before 10 p.m., I might try and cut out of work. Hey Rayo Zero, welcome. How you doing today? Did you watch the Rise stuff that came out this morning? Morning workout? Mostly is talking about the new Rise information that dropped today. There was a nice big new Rise video with a lot of new details about how the game's gonna work and some new monsters and stuff. We've had a lot of fun watching it. And if by morning workout you mean our hunter running around and getting lots of charms and swinging a heavy pickaxe a bunch, then yeah, morning workout. I like the characters in World pretty well. I don't like them as much as the characters in 4 Ultimate, but I still feel like they're better than most of the characters in the Monster Hunter series. Like, everyone loves the quest gals in each of the games, but outside of that, I don't know, I guess even in Tri, from like, I don't know, they're beloved characters in most of the games. I don't know about in 1st gen, but in 2nd gen, people like the folks who hang around Poke, at least the Granny and the Coat. There are some characters from I feel like almost every Monster Hunter game that folks like to fondly remember, but I feel like 4 Ultimates are really up there. Like, each person is really beloved. Yeah, it wasn't so much a focus on a cast of characters that you went on an adventure with, or that you kind of went through your adventure with up until 4 Ultimate. Maybe a little bit in 3U and Tri. Maybe, because there are a little more characters around the village there. 3 Ultimate and Tri is also when they started taking localization a little more seriously and really started trying to make the writing as witty and enjoyable as possible. So it makes sense that alongside the writing being more witty and enjoyable, they would focus on like the better characters as well. Not too hyped though. Not into stuff. You watched enough to know Rise will be great. You're not too hyped. Yeah, I'm not trying to go overboard with how excited I am. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on it with the demo coming out soon. I'm not trying to naysay about it, and I'm not trying to be too overhyped about it. Just excited. Excited for more Monster Hunter. Got 2 of them. Hopefully that'll be enough. Is that a Kabuto insect? It kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Oh. Got him. I'm really digging this new OST. Hello, Aristex. Welcome. How you doing this morning? Where'd you get the song from? I'm literally just watching the Twitch VOD. This is what they were playing before they played their, before they put on their announcement today, so I'm literally just watching the beginning of the Twitch VOD over and over for the song. Alright, that should be enough to finish our armor. Wonder what an 8-bit Monster Hunter would look like. Not much like Monster Hunter. Dang, that's a lot of charms. My goodness, this quest rocks. That's one of the better sharpness charms I have, I think. Pierce up +5, stun +11. Yeah, we're gonna have to sell some charms soon. Alright, can we finish our set? It looks cool. It looks nicer than I thought it was going to. Just the full black Diablos armor set. Start Juju melding? I should. I don't have enough Frenzy Crystal to do them all, but I'll go check. I'll go take a look. Oh gosh darn it, we need more. Are we over 400 yet? Nope, 396. Getting close though. Armor stones? I don't have any armor stones. It's okay. Just means a little more gathering and a little more talking with y'all. Alright, a couple more armor spheres here. Oh, we didn't get Explorer. Let's just go ahead and let's mine all the nodes. We'll be fine. Plenty of Gossamite ore. We had over 2 stacks of that stuff. We sold some of it yesterday for a lot of money. Thankfully, we can get heavy armor spheres from these silver mining nodes as well. Doesn't have to be the gold ones. Oh. Yo, there's my mom. No. We want our music. Yo, there's my Bob. I've said that I'm gonna try and use some of the Palamute and Palico stuff enough to see how it works. I don't know if I'll keep them with me on important hunts, so like when I'm first fighting monsters. When we're farming or exploring, I'll try and keep them with me though, because they're part of the game. Thanks, Daddy's little kidney stone. Hi, how you doing? That's kind of you to say. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well this morning. Doggo seems game-breaking? I think it's a bit early to say that. I think it's a bit early to say anything about any game balance stuff in Rise, because nobody's touched it yet. Already have the names of your 2 Palamutes. Nice. We'll get to hunt with the Palicos and Palamutes in the hunt in the demo. In the demo itself, it showed the hunter standing next to some of them, so we'll get to try them out for the first time. I'll look forward to trying them out and exploring the maps. There's gonna be so much fun stuff to do in the demo. I'm really excited. I hope it isn't too difficult to get your 30 tries reset, because I want to spend some time just absorbing it all. Yeah, we've talked about that a little bit, Apex Puzzle. You'd have to think there'd be some changes to monster AI to deal with so many companions and so many hunters on screen. If we could actually latch on to so many, it'd be a lot. Hi, Rathalos. Haven't seen any ledge hopping in any game footage yet, interestingly enough. What do you mean by ledge hopping? You mean just like ledges? There seem to be less ledges in Rise because of the wire bug. Will there be an ultimate Rise? I would bet there will be. It would surprise me if there wasn't. You could make the argument that like the portable teams dedicated games have not gotten G-Rank expansions every time, but I don't know. It seems like they're putting a lot of marketing and emphasis in this game. It would surprise me if they didn't want to do an expansion for it. Like when you think about expansions, it's like they're building on a base they already have, both in terms of the game itself and the engine and like the release and everything. It's hard to imagine they wouldn't want to put time into that to get like another round of sales or another round of expansion money from that. Although that's getting a bit like, I don't know, overarching business sense in a way that I'm not really qualified to talk about. That's just my sense, is I doubt that they would make a full game like this and not get an expansion for it as well. Though it wouldn't be the first time. Interesting chaos, you're right. There we go. It looks like the most likely time for the demo tonight will be around 6 EST, something like that. So keep an eye out around that time, I guess. Not every expansion has always had Fatalis. Should Juju meld before you Charm Run? I like Charm Runs better than Juju melding. Also, they don't take Frenzy Crystals to do. I don't have that many Frenzy Crystals stored up yet, because I'm not constantly grinding Frenzy or Apex monsters. I don't really like Juju melding that much. That's the time I'm seeing on my Twitter timeline, Chaos Crimson. Which one's the best here? Fabled? Juju? I forget. I don't have that many Pures. You need Pures to get the good talismans. Juju's the best? Yes. I don't have that many Vile or Pure Frenzy Crystals. I have lots of the other ones, but I just don't have any of the rarest ones. Pretty cool how Monster Hunter's getting a lot of attention now. I agree. I think so too. And now I can't do any more. Okay. Can we finish our upgrades? Okay, we're done. All right. $441 before eating is going to be about 30 or 40 more defense. Wonder if there are any arts we haven't seen yet? Yeah, I mean, we just saw some new ones for the first time in the trailer today. So once we eat for Defender and Defense up, let's see. You have good Dragon Res too? It should be decent. Yeah, 5. Better than -2. 456 defense. That's like 30 more than we had before. So it's better than nothing, and we have a lot more skills. This set is ridiculous. Like, just ridiculous. It's a full set, too. With, like, what I would consider to be sort of an average good charm. Anyways, we'll be trying this out soon against Fire Drill. This is what we've been making this for over the last couple days. It was fun to finish it. And it'll be fun to keep working on Fire Drill and try and get that normal type gunning down. Anyone who's worried about game balance doesn't have total ground to stand on yet. There are going to be a lot of people who are poo-pooing. There's another one. Man, that's obnoxious, these chatbots. Anybody who's like worried about game balance yet and is really down on it yet, it's a bit early for that. We don't know about what the damage is going to be like. We don't know how often you're going to be able to do some of these things. So, I don't know. Let's all wait and see. I'm pretty excited to see what it's like. Anyways, hopefully the next time I'll see you guys, we're going to be playing some Monster Hunter Rise. It's going to be pretty freaking hype if that's the case. Oh, I'm tired. I'm going to rest a little bit before I work. I'll keep you guys posted in terms of what's the plan for tonight, as far as if we're playing 4 Ultimate or Rise or whatever it's going to be. I hope you guys have a lovely day. If it's anyone's first time by the stream, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be taking my time with Rise and soloing my way through many Monster Hunter games for a long time to come, so if that interests you, think about leaving a follow. We also have a cozy Discord, both in the Discord and on the stream. Usually, we don't talk about Rise spoilers. This is a special stream because we were watching Rise information, and when we're doing the Rise demo, obviously we'll be talking about Rise details. But on most 4 Ultimate streams, and in most of the Discord, we are not talking about Rise spoilers. There's a specific room in there that we want to talk about Rise in. Just a heads up, that's all. I really appreciate you guys all hanging out and sharing in the excitement with me. It was fun. I was debating whether or not to stream this morning, and I'm glad I did. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys all have a good day or a good night, whatever time it is where you are. And until next time, happy hunting. Let's find somebody else who's streaming Monster Hunter or talking about Monster Hunter, and we'll give them a raid. Let's see here. Why don't we keep the Rise hype going? we're going to go by our friend Phalassin's stream. How about? They're streaming Generations, it looks like. It looks like they're hunting a Mizutsune. I wonder why they're doing that. Let's raid our friend Phalassin. Like I said, we'll keep that hype going. I hope you guys have a lovely day. Oh, I said we were going to watch the trailer. Shoot. Oh, well. Oh, well. Anyways. Rise hype. See you guys next time. Cheers.